Now
Yeah,
it
now you can't
is,
shout out.
but it is though now.
Oh, now we begin.
Now it's began.
Welcome to the, this is the musical episode. It's
Welcome
music
to-
syndrome.
Welcome to the land of music.
Welcome
that was
to
actually-
our production of Cats.
Yeah, but instead of cats, it's called,
Bats.
Monkey.
It's called Slayer. And all of the characters have been replaced with Slayer except for Mr. Mistopheles.
instead of cats, it's called farts.
It's called Cats all the way back.
Mr. Mephistopheles has been replaced by an actual avatar of Mephistopheles.
I didn't say Mephistopheles.
I
Wait,
heard
is that a
you
character
say
in Cats?
Mr. Mephistopheles.
Mr.
Wait.
Mistopheles?
Wait, what? Is that a character in Cats?
It's not Mephistopheles, it's Mistopheles.
Oh,
But
now
he
it's
can say it however he
Mephistopheles.
wants. I've never been able to pronounce that name.
I don't know anything about cats except for that character's name.
Well, now it's Mr. Mephistopheles.
Alright, Mr.
It-
Yeah, I mean,
Mephistopheles.
like, as far as I knew, it was probably pronounced Mephistopheles.
He is the rapist from Team America World Police, so I suppose he is like
God, Rape is so
Mephistopheles
funny. I love that
many
movie.
times.
Rape is super funny. What a great film.
Every time it's funny. It's
It's
never
like,
not
wow,
been funny. Just ask
comedy.
Daniel Tosh.
Stop.
Comedy rape.
What do we do? How do we do
I don't-
this?
What?
My funny button has been broken since before we started.
Oh yeah, that's right. If you're still listening to this, go away. Don't do it anymore.
don't
You've
want
made a
you to
mistake.
anymore.
Turn back.
Stop it.
Did you
How
know
have
that
you
okay, I
not realized that
appreciate
you have made a mistake
fans.
I
with this many
appreciate-
episodes left?
appreciate
Um, Was I? It's like
Guys, I
the
invented
it's,
a new word just now.
it's the sign over the fucking gates of hell. Like, abandon all hope, ye who listen here.
Oh no, that's the sign to enter Texas.
I feel like they don't even need to put a sign. I think people know what they're getting into.
Yeah, when people drive to Texas, they're like, I guess I'm in a state that isn't good now.
I mean, most of the border is desert, so.
Isn't that right, KMS?
Yeah, see, what I want on the board
Oh, he's not
is
even
dessert.
listening. He's muted and fucking deafened.
He's deafened.
We can say anything we want about Texas.
Hey, we
mean,
say
he
that
can
Jews
move
from
from
Texas
Texas
are
to
good.
Wait, he can listen to it on the video.
No, he can't. He'll never do that. He's too foolish. KMS, you hear me?
From Texas.
You fool!
Can we say?
everyone
Wait, I only
knows
know the shoes one. What else did he
That
say?
Texas is slightly worse than Arkansas.
Okay, that's a bold
Do
claim.
people talk about Arkansas?
Arkansas,
people actually care about Texas?
Why is it not Arkansas?
Arkansas,
Yeah.
Arkansas is still a state. I thought we decided to get rid of them a little while ago.
Okay.
Well,
No. We
okay,
made an
so,
effort to
like,
get rid of Alabama.
Ah, that's
after
right,
they
that's right, that's
Almost
right.
elected.
But
a
Alabama is
legitimate-
at the beginning of the 50 Nifty United States song.
That's why it's the easiest to cut off.
Exactly. We could just go straight to the second.
Arkansas.
You can just like cut it off with a fruit knife, give it like a swift kick, and just send
You
it
can just
floating
start,
off into
like,
the ocean. But it's
uh,
landlocked.
Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas.
Is Alabama landlocked?
Colorado.
I don't know.
No, it is on
No,
the
it's
Gulf
not.
Coast.
It's on the coast.
Oh, okay, that's good. Then my joke still works. Because I was just like, wait a minute, I just said that, but I don't know.
It's
if it-
it's very there's a tiny little ball sack of of the
Great,
state
good,
touching the Gulf.
Great, good, good.
It really looks like a ball sack.
great.
I'm
Like,
just
look at this. Look at this little.
I'm sorry, I didn't have a better way to describe it.
It says
Are we
India.
insulting? Oh, it does look like a ball sack.
Yes.
Hold on, I'll be the judge of this. As the king of balls.
Supreme
Okay,
authority.
so there's like a pointy part that
Well,
doesn't
yeah.
quite
I mean,
check
you get
out.
rid of that pointy bit. It's a testicle.
It's a pair of
I mean, I
balls.
think it's
You even
got,
have the
like,
pubic hair.
okay,
Yeah, it does.
It
I
does.
guess in some places.
Fuck me! Score a fucking run!
Okay, sorry. God.
Matt, stop shouting at baseball in the car.
No!
I demand it
How about
Fuck
that?
you!
and command it.
Well, apparently you were commanding it because Well, fuck me, dude.
What?
You guys,
I
click
didn't know where I was
something.
going with
How do-
that.
How do I? Okay, say the alphabet, but with a
Hey, we're
German
5
accent.
minutes into this recording, by the way.
Okay.
Fuck.
Great.
Oh, I am Lusvik.
Okay, last time. Last
we
time.
didn't even do this part yet.
Last-
Last
Shit, I'm the
time
worst.
on SINDROA, all sorts of crazy things happened, like,
You're too quiet.
they survived being attacked by that fucking guy. What's his name?
Goldboy.
Orange
Who?
Man Bad. They defeated him.
Fu Manchu.
And
Fu
he,
Manchu?
no,
Orange Man.
Orange Man. Holy God, he's my character. Why can't I think of his name?
Orange Man? That's Lusvik.
No.
No,
Man,
no.
Lusvik, I am
man
Orange
with
Man.
oranges.
Oh, I have no oranges.
Inspector
Del
Javier Del
Mofrio.
Mofrio. They survived his
Habanero.
assault,
Flag.
acquired the scroll, and went up to join the fight where bad things were happening.
They kind of did capture it, though. They, like, stole it. What is
Also,
theirs?
Slayer got up there too, but he was a statue.
Yeah, but then he got better.
Anyways, then they fought
Brr.
Goldboy, and Goldboy died.
We didn't
The
do
end.
that. We didn't.
Thanks to Stahl reading that thing, and everybody focusing on those statues, and also those Crimson Legionaries showing up and eating some of the damage. And then John Bones, the man tormented by Goldboy for all these years.
It's been like.
All these years.
Oh,
Okay,
these
sorry.
years.
Put an arrow through his mouth and ended the Archfey's reign.
I
He'll
can
never be an
finally.
adventurer again.
I can finally sleep. Thank you.
I think there are still other things haunting me.
This is what his dreams sound like now.
Oh god, that's so loud!
That sounds cool. Really good. I mean, like, I don't know.
At
Makes
least
me,
it
like,
wasn't
wanna go
nightmare
out.
sounding. But
That's true.
KMS deafened himself after he did that. Unfortunately, it would have no effect on
Yeah,
the
shut
whole
it.
at least
It was only for a
his clone
second when
probably
I
came
saw
into the room,
it.
if anything.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What a disaster.
What a disaster.
This is what his dreams sound like now.
Oh.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Didn't you just see what happened? Wait.
We take so.
John Bones as he stares at the
It's the
remains of
thrill one
Goldboy.
more kill, the last one before.
I must dance.
I don't know this next part of the lyrics.
Oh. Oh, my lovely, you're such a good dancer.
The Goldboy is dead, ladies and gentlemen. He is no more. The tyrant is slain.
Finally, I can end it all.
It's like when the Lich King dies, you're gonna throw yourself off the top like Sylvanas.
Here's John.
It doesn't make a very good, like, halftime show, though, because, like, you're not done with the game yet.
Okay, anyways,
True. It was a big chapter in my life, though.
Yeah, but, like, this one, I mean, like, that's appropriate because this isn't the halftime show.
anyways, John Bones, you're at 13 hit points, so if a fucking dragonfly lands on your chest, you're gonna die, so.
Yeah,
Why would it land specifically on his chest?
It's his weak point.
Of course, the
I
dragonfly.
mean, like, I guess there are some organs there, so
the
yes,
dragonfly,
but-
no.
The dragonfly knows. Anyways, as the curtain rises on tonight's exhibitions, Jesus Christ.
Exhibitions.
Hi.
What?
Did you say exhibitions?
Exhibitions.
I heard. Okay, well, I heard something funny.
Did I put a K in there?
No, I mean, like, it's fine when
You'll
I
find
hear
it later.
something funny.
Yeah, well, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Hey,
Excuse me? Did you just fucking
He
speak up?
doesn't. He doesn't need
To
me?
a suggestion.
Yes.
He'll do it
You
himself.
piece of shit. This is
Okay,
one of
yeah.
the worst starts we've ever had.
Oh, I'm
As the
loose
curtain
fig.
rises,
Loose fig.
most of you are unconscious. However,
I am so strong.
Stahl had a mass healing word that he still had access to. Or wait, was it mass healing word or hold on, let me check.
Loose fig.
No, it wasn't. It was a mass cure wounds, which is better.
Oh, this fake.
Loose fig. I'm loose fig.
So everybody on the ground who's unconscious,
I'm loose fig. I'm not unconscious.
who are how many people can I target with this? Hold up.
10. Master wounds? 10.
Is that what it is? No, it's 6.
I was thinking of the windwalk, my bad.
So 1, 2,
You're so sure of
3,
yourself.
4.
I know. I used, to be honest with you,
Because I
I
mean,
used,
like that's the one that you use a lot, and
yeah,
so like
I used
when you're
master
like, how
wounds and
many?
I
You're
used
like,
the fucking fart thing a lot,
So-
so I mixed them.
it's a funny part.
So
yeah.
everybody on the ground,
the spell is a funny part. Yeah.
everybody on the ground, and John Bones gets 22 hit points.
Yes. It is John Bones.
Is KMS here?
alive.
Yes, no, he is here. and
Hey,
I'm
you want to
loose
know what
fig.
John Bones? No one saw him do it.
No one saw.
What did I miss? I'm loose fig.
What
There's
did I miss? I'm blind. I think I might have passed out,
my,
but I can't see anyway.
my wizard friend.
Is he dead?
Stahl
wait.
stand. Stahl.
I did it.
I did it. The paladin, the big hobgoblin who'd run over there and was ready to lay waste, looks over his shoulder and says, "He did do it."
Yeah. It's me.
Yes.
Does he have any cool stuff?
He is shards of gold and nothing more.
Oh,
Are you sure? I don't want. I
I'm
wouldn't
gonna pick up an especially sharp shard of gold and see if I can
Did
get
it.
it into a dagger
Did it
eventually.
miss though?
Okay.
John Bones, Slayer of
yes,
Goldboy.
we
Slayer.
should call you Slayer instead of Slayer.
I'll kill you.
That would be
And then
confusing.
we can call Slayer Mr. Mephistopheles.
we already get the whole John thing confusing. Why are we gonna get this?
Let's just call him Mr. Stoffleys.
Okay, I like
Mr.
that
Stuff.
one. No, it needs to be Mephistopheles.
We shall call him Bepistopheles.
Okay, I like that one. I'm
That's
losing
good.
my voice is very high pitched.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
to get here, I needed
someone
another
is gripping my
scar.
bones very tightly.
Oh, stop doing that, please, for the love of Christ.
Holy sh!
That was something else. Whoever did that.
I go over and I pocket a bunch of archfey.
Jeffrey, you are
gold
also
shards.
awake, by the way.
Oh, Jeffro knows. He's already said he's
Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't, because you still got the unconscious thing on you.
Yes, so Jeffro, he just said, I don't know if I was knocked out or not. I'm blind.
I will take some arch-faced shards in case Lusvik wants it. I don't
Yes.
know if he cares.
Well, I'm filling my fucking. I'm taking my lion's
Okay, don't-
share of
don't-
archfey corpse pieces.
Oh, you bitch.
I said that first, bit. Come on, Ludwig, let's share.
Johnny, you're still an ape, by the way.
Johnny is still an ape. He's
I
very
go-
ape.
I grab, I hold
as
Johnny's
Johnny-
giant ape finger like a hand, and I hold it.
As Johnny,
peacefully.
I sit down very heavily.
Then the ape dispels, and suddenly Johnny's Johnny again, because fuck it.
Yay!
Johnny's
let's see.
still sitting in his.
How many shards of archfey am I able to collect?
How many shots do I have?
Make a survival check to get good pieces.
Okay, I will do it as well.
Yes, I'm
Oh.
very funny.
What is my health? I don't even know. Oh wait, what is
17.
17.
Hey.
You
I
get,
rolled. Hold on. Okay, you guys go ahead.
you get a nice big handful of about 7 good pieces.
I rolled a modified 20.
Yes.
I rolled a 17 too.
Both of you get 7. Johnny gets 8.
A modified 20. Thank you.
I mean, Lusvik,
Funny.
who's no longer tensed.
Oh, I am less tense.
Um,
Oh,
Oh,
thank you for that affirmation.
just to make sure.
somebody else walks up to take some pieces.
Who's that?
You know,
Who
just
did
walking
that?
in casually.
Who is this?
It's
Scoops up a handful,
Oh, it's him.
puts it in his
Oh, hey
coat
there.
pocket.
Haagen-Dazs.
Where'd you come from?
Haagen-Dazs?
Oh, don't
Haagen-Dazs?
let me interrupt the festivities. And then he
Wait,
disappears.
wait, where are we? I didn't even get to see who it was.
It was Blind Garland.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Oh, whoops, I moved the wrong person because I can't move Lusvik. Okay, I guess Johnny grabs it for him.
Ooh, Johnny would be good at grabbing gold shards because his hands wouldn't get cut by them if they were sharp.
Oh, wait, that's true. Let me roll the survival.
If they're
It wasn't as
very
good as
shardy.
Lusvik. Lusvik got a modified 20. He did quite well for himself. All things considered.
So is that
I'm
it?
Lusvik.
Was that
You guys,
was that
fucking blind, Arlen.
was that fucking Victor, cocksucker?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we enemies are among us. You guys, is anyone
That's-
gonna react to this?
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
We've already won.
I'm not sure I can react to anything right now.
You did it.
I'm Lusvik.
He's Lusvik.
I mean, that is true though.
He is Lusvik.
Like,
For real though.
Oh no, this guy. Oh god. Is he
So you
still
killed
alive?
him. And
yeah.
this, you see this guy walking up, like, kind of like keeping a close eye on the other orc.
Jeffro starts hearing movement, and he just starts moving to where he thinks they're going.
Oh, take it easy, Jeffro. You don't want to trip over anything. Don't stop. You're walking around in circles again. You have no sense of direction. Was your inner ear damaged?
What?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh no.
yes, it was. Terrible thing.
Terrible thing, the inner ear damage.
Well, maybe he won't get like.
Anyways,
motion sick
and he puts his hand on Jeffro's shoulder and casts Greater Restoration. And you're not blind now.
Oh! 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 Who said
Wait,
it was
how
permanent?
many shards did Lusvik end up getting?
7.
Okay, I need to write it down.
No, you got
Didn't you
8.
get 8?
Sorry, you got 8. Sorry.
Oh, I got 8 shards.
This orc is just sort of looking you up and down. Sort of walks up to him, pokes him in the chest a little bit. And I mean, Deeps isn't a big guy. This orc is towering over him. And he's just like, maybe I should have a little dessert.
No.
And the hobgoblin behind him says, "Enough, Skull. The fight is
Slayer
done.
leans out from
We have work
behind him
to
and
do."
just shakes his head.
He's like glaring at the hobgoblin. He's like, "I don't remember you giving orders here, old man."
Oops, I'm not moving my
There
character.
is a truce in effect. We are leaving.
Camera
Yeah?
hands to Jables and go.
We're leaving?
We were good men.
Who's leaving? Us?
That was the hobgoblin talking to the orc.
Oh, okay. There.
Y'all take care now, you hear?
He just sort of spits. Keep your mouth shut, Tarek. The Shatterer can't protect you anymore. And he looks at you guys, and he says, tell your boy, King, that Skull the Scourge will eat his fucking eyes.
Okay.
Can we paraphrase
Mid
it?
flex, but okay.
I mean, you don't have to paraphrase it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
I don't really want to say that to him.
I mean, it's pretty specific too.
Do we
And,
have to? Yeah, but it sounds so violent.
He's gonna leave everything else.
The Hobgoblin sort of pulls him back and says, tell your boy, King, that he has one more day to live.
Alright, I'll say that one. That one's,
Okay.
that one's...
And then they... Dimension door.
Why do you think it was specifically his eyes?
Just doesn't want him to see, you know?
I think that
big and beautiful
Skull
world.
just likes to freeball it.
What?
He just goes with whatever sort of
You know, I think
gruesome
he's a
description he
bit
comes up with.
of a commando.
I thought you said. Wait, what?
Wait,
Commando.
hold
He's
on.
going commando?
Hold up,
Yeah,
wait.
that too.
What?
No, I don't know about that.
Who the fuck is the boy king?
You did it, Michael.
Wow! You know, we were trying to hold it off. Like a little secret.
We wanted to surprise you, and now
Yeah.
we've surprised you.
I don't think that's true.
Michael, you can't just say
You're
that.
right.
I have an intelligence of 16.
Oh,
Hey, you're smarter than me, kid.
god damn, Michael.
I'm a fucking... I'm a fucking spellcaster here.
Well, me too, but that was...
Hey, I can spell too, alright?
I can spell too. John.
Deep says, it's not a secret. I mean, he's talking about, the king.
What does 16 intelligence even mean?
It means he's smarter than you.
Well, I don't know. I feel like I have 100%. I think I'm 100%.
You 100% intelligent.
Johnny, I don't think this is going to work between us.
Well, that's a fucked up time to break that.
Suddenly, it seems like you're retarded all of a sudden.
It's alright, we're all tired from this battle.
Yeah, Johnny. I've been thinking, and well, you're retarded, so.
Sit rep. Sit rep. Like all sorts of shit has
exercising.
happened.
Listen, I can't do that many reps, alright?
I might be home at like 11. That's not so bad.
It's not at all.
That's in like 45
But then-
minutes.
But then again...
Okay,
Right,
but
right.
why do you call him the Boy King?
Oh yeah, that part.
I think he's saying something about him being an elf or being unexperienced.
Oh,
Or
well,
perhaps he doesn't actually know his age.
It's true, and no one knows his age.
oh, I know his age.
I didn't. Wait, how did he hear me?
What? You just
He's right
Huh?
in front of you.
You just
He's right
spoke.
in front of you.
Yeah, I said it. That's me, KMS talking.
Hello, Camus talking.
Okay, I'm kind of getting a little bit uneasy in this corridor. Let us leave.
We're not in a corridor.
You know what I meant.
Hold up, how old is he?
What?
He's... Yeah, Deeps.
What? Oh. 78?
That's really young for an elf.
Yeah.
According
yeah,
to the
so
SOS, that
there's
is
your-
younger than Ilorin. At
What do you mean according? What's
79.
the SOS?
For the SOS, it is the most excellent newspaper in all of Sigil.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but I have spoken with the tree, and it is dying.
How fast?
Look around you.
I
You
look
can
around
see
me.
the leaves and branches are starting to gray and just wither slowly.
Oh,
Yeah.
one more thing. I need to loot the rock.
It is a bird.
I want its talons or
Wait,
beak.
it's bird hand?
They are the size of a man.
Oh, I clicked out of the moist
I
bug.
can take
Oh,
Yeah, I saw you.
Have at
on,
it,
Hal.
says Nick.
All right.
Why is Johnny going all the way over there? Oh, he's
I'm
going out.
helping
Well,
him.
I mean, like,
He
it's
gets
time
advantage.
to go. And I mean, Johnny doesn't have a girlfriend anymore, so he's just
Advantage.
gonna go. Bye.
Oh,
That
it's
was
gonna
not
be
in
okay.
character, Johnny.
It's gonna be okay.
Wasn't funny.
Yes, it was.
Wasn't
like-
funny.
It was really
I
funny.
rolled a modified 20.
You played with their trust, man.
A modified 20?
Yeah.
You managed to extract one talon. It is like 70 pounds.
All right, that's my loot.
Oh, you're gonna carry it!
On my back.
Like,
You
he
see,
needs
he
some rope?
is a very strong kitty.
I mean, like,
I'm
if
gonna
he
hit
gets some
people
rope,
with
he
it.
can probably figure out how to
Yeah,
strap it
yeah.
to his cat
I'm gonna
back.
hit people with it.
Yeah,
I think it's a
dude.
backpack, but it's for cats.
Everyone knows every cat needs a backpack. I just clicked out of something that I don't know what I clicked.
Does
out.
anybody have a bit of way out of here? Because I don't think taking the stairs is a killer idea. We don't know what's in the rest of this tree.
Well, I mean, like, you want to, like, fly off of it, or what?
Can we do that?
No.
Why did
Oh,
you say it
You
then?
see, I'm just gonna turn into
Well,
a
I
spider.
thought
I
that
just
you
turned
had an
myself
idea.
into a spider and casually
No, I
walked down
just
the
asked
side of it.
people for ideas.
I'm a wild shape into a
I mean,
big
if
old spider.
if I rest for, like, if you could give me, like, an hour, which we probably don't have.
I do not think we have that kind of time.
Okay, well, let's jump and hope for the best. No.
That sounds like a stupid idea.
Well, do you have any ideas,
No.
smart guy? Okay.
Wait, let me see. Maybe I have an idea.
'Cause I got no magic left. 0.
Maybe I have an... I don't have an idea. I am not high enough level to do the thing that Nick wanted me to do.
Looks like this is what's gonna do us in, you guys.
It really
Oh.
be like that.
Whole Super Metroid collapse.
We defeated the boss, and now we'll die from this tree.
We defeated Mother Brain, but the planet's exploding.
Oh yeah, no, I actually
the
know what
animals.
you're talking about.
Save the animals.
You gotta save the animals, though. You gotta go back and save the
No,
animals
kill the
really
animals.
fast.
Kill
Okay,
the
you guys,
animals.
really
No,
fast.
what's wrong with you?
As we
Leave the
plunge
frame.
to our death from this tree, let's make sure that the animals are safe.
I wish
Okay.
that blind guy had given us a lift.
That blind guy is not our ally.
Oh, I know,
Like
I've
that.
seen him before.
Also,
So-
I'm very concerned that he is here.
Well, he just sort of popped up and took some of those Goldboy shards and then
Well, yeah,
left.
I know, but I mean, like, that means that there are probably other Victor allies nearby.
I
Maybe.
think it more means that we don't really have to worry about them, because if he wanted to do something, he could have easily done it.
We are all
He's definitely
weakened.
biding his time.
I don't know about you. And he looks at some of the massive wounds on the front of his body, but I feel like shit.
I came from the front lines.
I have
not-
no.
Oh yeah, how's it
defense,
going down there?
Hey.
He
there
doesn't
were a
know
lot
he's not
of-
there anymore.
Well, no, I know, but fucking...
Our forces were doing well, but there
Right.
were a lot of them, so hopefully they all die instantly now.
Our forces?
Were you there?
No, the gold.
Oh, the enemies.
Did
Okay.
Asian get through with the golems?
Oh yeah, the golems were coming through.
Oh, that's a fucking relief, and it should help.
And I got this guy. I hold up the head of the mouth man.
Holy shit!
I don't like
The
way
hell is that?
looks.
He was a caster and a bunch of cultists, and I killed them all.
That is a
geez,
fey entity. We call it a fear smith. You have done a good thing.
Fear?
Yes. It feeds on fear. It looks like
But
he
I
died
bet Slayer
afraid.
wasn't afraid of anything. I bet Slayer closed his
I
eyes.
took
so
him
he's
by
like,
surprise.
That is the best way to take.
Okay, so
This is all well and good, but maybe we should get
How
off of the
would-
tree before we start having, like, you know.
okay. So
So
like,
anyone have Featherfall?
No, but I am a
what is
spider.
that?
Hmm.
Okay, so he's a spider. You can ride on his back down as a spider. Some people can do that.
Like maybe one person.
Well, yeah, no.
It's either Wizlaw or the
I
kitty
know.
cat.
I'll go. Oh,
Oh,
can't you turn into like a
Wizlaw, hello.
giant bird?
Wait, yeah. Who still has actual spells left? Okay.
I can
Let's-
turn into a large eagle, and I could perhaps carry 2 people.
I think
Okay.
we need to get as many large eagles as we can.
Okay, so 1 on Jeffro. 2.
I have an idea.
What?
And he raises his hand and beseeches to the elements and summons
Hey,
a whole
Hey.
bunch of giant owls.
8 giant owls. It always works.
It always works. And no, he doesn't summon that many. That's ridiculous. Why would he summon that many animals? He summons
it's a lot.
2.
Wait. Okay, so like, but
Always
how
a-
many people can a giant owl hold?
1 per
Who?
talent.
Just kidding! He summons 16 of them.
What?
Does he
Okay.
have a-
When
reminder
is this
that-
joke gonna end? You're gonna say just kidding again, and it's
No,
gonna be
he had
different
a
number.
5th level slot, so he summons 16.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm gonna use a little bit of a daily remingler here.
Okay, so how many? 1, 2,
See,
3,
that's,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
8.
9, 10 of them?
Each of them,
That's-
2, can carry 1 person. If Wizlaw is going down with the spider, and I can fly down as an eagle, the owls should be able to take care of the rest.
Okay, so 2 owls, 1 person? What was it?
Sounds good to us.
This
Me?
plate armor is pretty heavy, are you sure? Do not worry. They are powerful creatures indeed.
Okay.
I want to ride on the spider.
I want to ride on the spider too. I don't want to get carried by another bird.
I'll go on a bird.
I'll take the
Alright, I'm on the spider.
Loves owls.
Spider.
The
Oh, but
spider can
Michael
only
already
hold
jumped on the
1
spider.
person.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, I
just
got on the
fight him,
spider
just fight him.
first.
Just
Take
fight
that.
him, Slayer. Just kick his ass.
Come on.
Michael,
Look, he's like 15.
Michael leans over to the spider and whispers, "Dogs are better."
Get the fuck off of me.
He's gonna kick you off with one of his thousands of spider legs.
No!
Go
I've
on,
been
kitty cat.
foiled.
Deb.
Growth spurt. Oh my god. Oh,
You
Everyone
think
knows
you can
spiders
deny
are the
me?
best Rats, Michael.
No!
Don't you
Everyone
know my
knows-
power?
Everyone
Demon
knows
King.
this, Michael.
Wow,
Everyone
his background's
knows
getting
this
bigger and bigger.
Bad.
Anungun Rama. Anungun
Real
Rama.
talk, Michael is hot.
He's the one Slayer. Oh, he disappeared into the darkness.
He just jumped off.
Michael is 15, Jeffro. That's disgusting.
Yeah, no, actually, Jeffro, you didn't say that because you didn't say that in your voice, so it's fine.
Jeffro
You
can't
are
talk right
not
now. He's a
under
spider.
arrest. He's a spider. He is not responsible for anything that comes out of his.
Well, nothing comes out of his mouth. It's just.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can,
let's
like,
stop
snap his
bickering and
pinky.
get off this fucking tree, huh?
Sure.
And then you do.
Oh.
Oh, hi.
Okay, so like, how do the owls carry us? Like, is it like in their
2 talons to an arm.
Ouch!
Or claws, I guess. Not just a talon.
Ouch.
That's the
That
pointy
really
bit.
hurt my arms.
Yeah, well, this is the option that you have available. as you guys are carried through this wilting, fading tree, out of the branches and above the city once more, you see below the forces of Goldboy breaking and falling back. The golems storming over everything. You can see two of them appear to be playing catch with a shambling mound that is long dead.
Hard at work.
Hard at work. The armies of Goldboy have not only been smashed, but deeply demoralized by what you can now see is the graying and withering of all the vegetation that is overtaking Kaelor, and they seem to know what that means.
Who's gonna clean all this up?
Behind you, you hear something. This heavy... And you see from the far side what looks like some kind of explosion. And you watch as a huge chunk of branches on the side of this tree just falls smoking down below and just crushes a series of buildings down on the ground.
What is it?
Who knows?
Guys, what's that?
Check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
You want to command the owls to go in that direction?
Yeah, oh, Lusvik does that, yeah.
Okay, the owls bank, head in that direction.
I hope I don't die from this.
Right back towards the tree, and Deeps is like, I'm gonna get fucking sick of here, come on!
What? You guys can go, I was just having Lusvik turn this around.
Oh, thank Christ! Everybody else goes back.
Actually, I'm gonna... okay, I'll have Johnny go with him, because... Fuck, I don't want to hurt Lusvik.
Alright, Lusvik and Johnny head in that direction.
You guys are allowed to join us, guys.
No, yeah. I'm also that way.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Because, Johnny doesn't have a lot of health and he has no magic, so I don't know how much health he'll be.
You can see, now coming around the side, a section of this tree which is broken off and on fire. The fire now spreading through the upper branches and into the leaves, and you can see small shapes, what look like they're leaping off of the tree.
It's cats.
Make a perception check, because they're a little farther away into this like destroyed area.
What is Lusvik's perception?
I got on 6.
A 6?
Okay.
Yep. Wizlord can't see nothing.
But Lusvik, he has an eyeball somewhere, and his perception sucks. I got a 13. What does that do?
That's enough. You can see that they are humanoids who appear to be parachuting off of the tree.
What? Wizlord, there are humanoids? Humanoids.
Yes.
Humanoids.
Humanoids.
No, humanoids.
What? Noids?
Shoo, did you forget to take your medication tonight?
No,
Hold on.
I don't take it at night.
If the noids are presenting a much bigger problem than Victor.
Yeah, there are people parachuting. Do I know what a parachute is? Sure, why not?
Gold's invented the parachute.
Oh, yeah. Why not? Off the trees. What does this mean?
I have no idea.
I guess I can't recognize
You can fly closer to try and get a better look, but, I mean, they're probably gonna see you.
What do you think?
Isn't there someone else here? Is it this Johnny?
Johnny and Vizlor and
Vizlor.
And Goosey.
Fizzban pops out and he's gonna take a look.
Ooh, smart.
Okay. As Fizzban soars closer, make a perception check for Fizzban.
He goes quietly. He's gonna go like this.
Purring like a kitten.
That's the sound he makes.
It's so cute.
It's a 12.
Fizzman flying closer. It doesn't look like any of these individuals are immediately noticing him. They are Crimson Legionaries, parachuting off of the tree in the wake of this fire.
I call him back. It's like, good job, Fizzman. And I'm like, ah, ha, 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 ha. And he's like,
I mean, you hear from far on the other side.
And it's probably what you can like. We can't see over there, but sounds identical to the other.
It sounds pretty similar.
Yeah. All right. We should probably go back and report this to the dude.
yeah, yes. We pivot and go back.
All right. The owls drop you.
All right. So how much? What's that? Like 30d6?
No, it's a little more. So we're gonna go with
Wait, why do the owls drop us?
100 d6. How about?
All right. Okay.
Okay, so.
I mean that
Let me
might
just roll that
survive.
real quick.
I'll be unconscious.
Unfortunately, you guys take 366 points of falling
Yeah,
damage.
I think that's gonna do me.
Reduced into
That-
a fine mist upon contact with the ground. She
Man,
just hit
that's
and
like
go.
more days than there are in the year. If I had 1 HP for every time I had a day in my life, I'd be 1 year old.
That was pure nonsense.
Like, what the hell?
That was pure nonsense.
Listen, Ronic's not here right now, so
Having a tough time here. Good Christ.
Or Ronic's having a good time listening to this. He's like, okay.
Let me get off of this fucking map about.
8:35 and I want to die.
Yeah, me too. Where's the thing?
Say.
I'll just put it here.
Hey.
I see a red line, and oh, there's the rest. Okay.
Now it's time to do some editing.
What do you mean you're gonna do some editing?
Yeah, because there's no more Goldboy. Goldboy.
There's not much cack.
Don't laugh.
gone.
That wasn't on purpose. Don't laugh. Okay, so like just move the CAC part to like the whole thing.
This is such a beautiful edit.
Show it to us.
Show it!
Do it.
Show it.
Show it!
Wait,
Something
what have
bad
you
has
done?
occurred.
Show it to us.
Something bad has occurred.
She's come back!
Yes. Yeah.
Air Barbarian Resurgent. Hey, look, Goldboy's not there anymore. That's free land for the taking. Let's do it.
It's
Hey,
free
now.
real estate.
it's free real estate.
It's free real estate.
It's free real estate.
Oh, this is good.
You see, right about
What?
here, the
Okay.
CAC decided to hate themselves, so they divided themselves in half.
How gay. I mean, how peculiar.
Matt, I don't think you're helping
Please don't
by
do that.
doodling on top of these dudes. He's like kind of struggling here.
Listen, man.
Like, brought it.
He's struggling so hard, I just had to.
Luce is
And
not
you
still
just, like, drew
tenser.
on top of it.
You're right on top of it, just like that.
Just like that.
Okay, don't listen to Ronick. He's not still tenser. That's fucking ridiculous.
It's only 10 minutes, so.
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
It's over by now
Kara has
anyways.
control? Shit, I've been RPing it wrong all along.
I don't know why he wants that to be the case.
Yes.
Thank you, HJ.
Ron,
Did you just say
my
I'm pickled?
dear, if you listen to this, you have to stop letting the genocidal intelligence control you.
Aww.
Yes.
Oh, I am Lusvik, but I am evil.
No,
Scared.
no.
I guess he's not really evil, but he's kind of is.
I'm gonna kill Johnny.
Lusvik drops Johnny.
Lusvik's not carrying it.
Lusvik attacks
No,
it.
he
Powell's
Lusvik
the
is not
jump.
allowed to pick things up. HK, you know this.
Loosevik kills the
That's-
owl. that is
Loosevik
holding
isn't in
Johnny.
control. Terror is.
Oh shit, he's just gonna pick everyone up
Terror
now.
has
Loosevik. No, it's not that Loosevik isn't allowed to pick people up. Ronick isn't allowed to pick people up.
Oh, Ronick, I see you creeping in the corner. Ronick, I see you. Don't you fucking come in here.
Here he comes.
Here he comes.
He's picking up KMS. He's carrying him away.
He's
All right, stop.
me
Um,
to the land.
all right. So,
Are we done? You done drawing?
yeah, I'm done.
Cool.
Oh, believe me, I'm done.
What does this mean? You're
Oh,
done?
great. He left and he came back.
So, you guys fly down towards this new Ebrian territory, where you can see the army of Ebria celebrating the victory of the Siege of Kalor. I'm gonna get rid of this song now because Goldboy shit is dead. What the fuck is that?
You know what it is.
You know exactly
Right?
what it isn't. Because he's on the channel.
Maybe he knows what
I thought it was. I thought it was too, Brandon.
Stop that. What is that?
KMS!
You
KMS!
know what it is.
I'm not. What's going on?
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
What?
I don't understand what the problem is.
I don't get it.
I understand what the problem is. So do we...
Hold
do we-
up.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry, you were telling us to shut up as if we were gonna do something.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to look at something.
Trying to look at something, he says. Now, why would he do that?
Why would he try to look at something? I don't really understand.
I mean, let's be real here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
Like, I play with my eyes closed.
Okay, so you fly down to the Ebrian territory, where they are celebrating, and you can hear a chorus of Forebrias just everywhere. Everybody's having a good time. I mean, not the people who've been wounded or killed, but in general, the army is celebratory of their success. As you fly down, Stahl deposits you guys towards the rear, where you can see some of the I guess commanders of this expedition have convened. You guys are dropped down in the midst of who is it? What's his name? Amir, Big Meat, and Meredith, who are currently drinking heavily.
That's nice.
And as you guys land, Amir says, "Oh, you're all alive! That's good. Hey, how about that?
Sometimes.
How did they go up there? It looks like you guys look pretty bad, actually."
I'm
I mean,
feeling
like-
pretty good right now.
I mean, like, it went fine, but, so, like, the Crimson Legion is,
Who's the Crimson Legion again?
they're with the CSC.
Oh, maybe
they're
you
like-
should not be telling this to me. I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not
am I not
I'm
near
not
the
in.
captains? Shit.
Well, Meredith is here. Meredith waves. I suppose you could tell him, but he's not a great conversationalist.
Well, I'm not really looking for
Meredith
conversation. I
gives
just need
Amir a
somebody to hear
dead
this.
death glare.
Yeah, no, Amir, that wasn't nice.
Listen, I'm sitting
you
here
should-
with a mute man and Big Meat. I mean, I'm not having a lot of. They're
I
good
love Big
drinkers.
I love him. He's the best. Big
Yes,
Meat.
but he's not the chatty type. Big Meat, you want to talk? See, no, he just wants to eat his meat pie.
He doesn't like your horns.
I don't have any horns.
Well, yeah. I don't really like. Anyway, Meredith, we saw Crimson Legion soldiers coming down from the north and like exploding stuff, and they were coming down from the trees. It seems like they're trying to secure land, and they're coming down from the north. I don't know if you know this, but we saw it as we were flying in.
Meredith looks perturbed, just sort of nods at you guys, puts down the drink, and stands and walks off.
Okay, good. Okay. We did our job, you guys.
He looks like he's on the mission.
Alright.
You guys want to get drunk?
Can I do a perception?
I ain't about that.
If anyone was listening to that.
Sure.
It's a 21.
Somebody was listening to that.
It was Meredith.
It was all of the people around you. It doesn't look like anybody was, like, creeping on it.
No spies.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there was anybody eavesdropping that you were able to ascertain. Coming over at around this point, you hear, Gideon! You bald fuck!
Deeps.
Deeps looks over and says, Randall, you dumb cunt.
Oh, I'm gonna go say hi to Pete. I'm gonna say hi to Mir.
You said two
Raid?
different...
Raid.
Raid
I'm gonna
walks
go say
over.
hi to Raid.
His name's
Oh.
Randall Raid.
Oh, Slayer! You're looking
Alive.
okay? How'd
I
you
got
do with the
taken by a
bird?
big rock, and then
Yeah, I saw that.
almost killed it, but then Goldboy turned me to gold.
Shit. That's
And
rough.
I
You look
woke up.
okay though. Looks like the big gold fuck is dead.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, check this out. And he shows you his belt where you can see the head of that black-skinned centaur hanging from his
Hell
belt.
yeah.
Look at
I
that.
show him the head of the mouth guy.
Oh, that's a nice... Jesus, what the fuck is that?
What did they say it was?
You say it's the mouth guy.
It's the mouth guy.
Yeah, I'll say. Jesus. Fucking put that on a wall somewhere, it'll scare all the kids away.
Hey, kids.
Deeps! You missed a good scrap down there, you pussy! I was always, better on the outside, as it were. That sounds like something a pussy would say. You wanna get drunk? More than anything. Alright, let's go! And,
Jeff Rowe will get drunk.
I'm not gonna let my guard
as
down.
as he's walking off, Raid is like, "So who'd you bag?" Well, you know that Salkoran guy? Yeah. Oh, fucking yes!
He's not.
And they just they walk off.
Still in spider forms, Jeff Rowe walks out with him.
You hear, "Oh, Jesus, fuck!" And a soldier runs over and starts stabbing it.
I walk over
No,
and start
he gets
kicking
out
him.
his shoe
I
and he
fucking
starts-
fucking stomping him.
Ah! Raid turns
gonna
around and says, "Holy shit!" Pulls out his greatsword. Ah!
Okay, but who gets out a slipper? Who's actually gonna get out a slipper?
Well, I have loafers. Does that count?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. Die!
Yeah, no, you got it. That's not how you kill spiders. You kill them with shoes.
Jeff Rowe
Stop.
awakens from spider form, passed out.
Stahl steps forward and says, "Friends, please, do not kill him. He is only a lizard folk.
Wait, what? Oh.
Yes, he may be frightening as he is from the 8th dimension,
Oh.
but he is our ally and trusted friend."
Y'all okay?
Is Jeffro in spider form dying right now, or is...
Yes.
Yeah, he's unshaped.
He's unspidered.
I'm unspidered, unconscious.
I poke him.
He's
He's
dead.
unconscious. I'm gonna roll a death saving throw real quick.
Yeah, no,
that's
I
not
got
how
a
wild.
natural
That's
one.
not how wild shape works. You're okay.
I got a natural 1 for my death saving throw.
You wake up.
Woo! Almost the day, boys. You finally figured out what day it is. Alright, let's
It's a
go
good
get
thing we got
drunk.
that stroll. Did I say stroll? Scroll.
Okay, because I was about to say, what the fuck?
Scroll.
Let's find where the king is, huh? Or at least that is what I am going to do. You can do as you wish, celebrate. We have done a good thing here today.
Yes!
Only 2 enemies yet remain.
Yeah!
Yeah! You hear from the far distance.
Yes! You!
Yeah! I won it again, guys! You can see Guy jumping across shoulders.
Okay.
I'm coming! I'm coming over here to be loud! Come on! You can't escape me!
If only.
Why would we want to escape you? You're our favorite!
I'm gonna go speak to the king really quick.
I'll go with you. Guy, it's good to see you. You're looking great. I'm gonna walk away. I can't deal with him right now.
Can't do that alone. What the heck?
I'm gonna go with Kella and
As Guy jumps down, Michael punches him out of the air and he says, I'm the king of the world now, fucker!
He is the boy king.
And then they start to shit talk each other for the next 3 hours.
Oh, thank Christ.
Slayer's gonna be the 3rd wheel, then I might as well throw loose again.
As you guys walk off, Michael shouts back, Kella, don't forget, you have to like deprogram me or something. I've got bloodlust in my brain and it's scaring me. Don't worry, Michael. I'll do my best.
Can you mentally fix people?
What?
Can you mentally fix people?
No, I just
I think he was kind of always like that.
Yeah, I think he's just sort of coming into his own as a lunatic. He's a good kid, but you know, he's from a dark place, and that can fuck people up a little.
I wish him the best.
I'm sure he'll be fine. This world is easy on killers.
That's true, and very unfortunate.
Let's go find that king.
Hey, Slayer, what's up?
King,
Hi.
bitch.
So, you guys and Slayer and Stall march off to find riding through the gates on a beautiful white stallion, King Sorella Xerox,
Cool.
who dismounts, looks around and says, well, the place has certainly seen better days, but this is a start. He looks down. I trust all of your missions went according to plan. It certainly seems that way, for the most part.
See.
Star, was the scroll of use? It was. It managed to stun the Archfey for quite some time. We were able to deliver punishing damage to him and his creations. Good, I'm glad that information was rock solid then. Slayer, the front lines, I suppose, is everyone alright? I mean,
Yeah.
obviously not entirely, it's a war, but...
Feeling
It
pretty
went
motivated.
pretty well.
Well, I mean, like,
I got
raids.
carried away by a rock near the end, and
I'm not sure what that
delivered
is.
onto Goldboy.
It is a giant bird. Oh. Oh, right, they have that huge bird.
I have the talon.
Oh my god, that is a big bird. Well,
Okay.
Kella and Johnny, I trust all of that went according to plan. With the
Yeah, the Crimson Legion's coming in from the north.
mhm.
Yeah, no, when we were, like, getting off of the tree, we saw some, like, movement in the north. We heard something in the north. And so we swung around and we looked, and they're like, the Crimson Legion is like coming in on parachutes and blowing up trees and stuff.
I didn't expect they would move so quickly, but I suppose I should have.
Okay, like I told Meredith, but I guess he didn't get to you yet. So if he comes to you,
No,
with
I
the
just
same information-
arrived.
Okay, well just
And
be
one more
polite, I
thing,
guess. Sorry.
You can see Meredith
One of
walking in this direction.
Okay, just be polite.
One of Victor's men was
Yeah.
there after Goldboy died, and he had a chance to take pretty much all of us out, but just took some of Goldboy's shards. So
I don't
I'm wondering
understand.
if Victor is even an enemy in this fight.
I honestly don't understand what he's playing at. He
I
just seems
think-
to be dancing around the margins.
Well, I mean, like,
I
he
think
just could have
that,
taken out our small squadron, but I mean, there's like hundreds more of us.
I suppose that's
So we
true,
were high
but
value.
And
Exactly.
probably
I
they were
think
waiting
that-
for all of us to get into one place like we are now.
you're certainly
Uh,
high-value targets. Taking out a large number of you in any event would have been beneficial. I'm not sure what he's driving at.
I think it would be better to avoid conflict with him unless he initiates first.
My
that's what-
expectation is that he's merely waiting for us to wear ourselves out so he can just tear our throats out while we're weak. But
That's what I'm thinking.
honestly, I don't know what to expect with him. He has behaved rather bizarrely since all this started.
If that were the case, then why wouldn't he have?
I don't know. Honestly.
Something
Well-
to consider.
Victor, we can't go insane trying to predict what an insane sorcerer in a floating castle is going to do. The CAC and the Legion are
Immediate threat.
immediate threats. Did the mission to Yaren's tower, all of that went
Oh,
well?
yes, it went.
Well, where the
splendidly.
fuck did you come from?
Oh yeah, I'm getting drunk. Bye bye.
It went well. We heard it went well. They got the scroll. Yeah, everybody came out.
Everyone got this cool.
Do you know where Deeps and John Bones and they might be at?
They're back there.
Alright, I need to confer
Deeps
with
is
them.
drinking with Raid.
Alright. Thank you for the report. Get yourself, settled in somewhere. Get yourself a little bit of rest. You've certainly earned it. But
Oh,
tomorrow,
do you want a Goldboy shard?
not really.
Okay.
Tomorrow we need to plan our moves against the Legion and the CAC before they can strike against us. Very good. Glory to Ebria. And he
Glory.
sort of walks by.
Okay.
Oh, Jeffro.
Well, I think I might take them up on their offer to get a little tipsy. I'm gonna head in that
Now you like
direction.
drinking?
Oh, I'm not an alcoholic, but to relax,
Well,
it's
okay,
not bad.
I'm sorry, I wasn't implying.
I know that's not what you're implying. I'm teasing you.
Okay.
Bitch.
Right, I probably should have a talk with Michael though, so I am gonna head in that direction.
Okay, I'll catch you later.
Oh, you can come too, if you want to talk to Michael.
Of course I want to talk to Martin.
Then let's go. No time like the present. And
Come on,
she
come on,
starts
Slayer. Here, kitty, kitty.
heading off.
Oh, hello, son.
Stahl says, I am going to try to see what I can see through my birds. Perhaps I can
Ooh.
get a good look at the Legion.
That would be a good idea.
And he walks off to go do that.
He goes to the bird place.
John Bones,
Hi.
what are you doing?
I mean, I could still be at the bar with them. I'm just
You're
not
at the
drinking.
bar.
I'm just
Oh,
not
there's
drinking.
a bar? Like,
Yeah,
is it?
Let's say it's a bar now. There's a couple undestroyed bars in this part of town, so I think it's fair to say that some of the soldiers and the like would have commandeered
them.
its stores.
They still got beer here.
Oh no.
Raid,
Stealing.
you guys are just sort of sitting around like drinking from flasks, and Raid sticks his head out of a building and says, "There's kegs in here."
Yeah.
Yeah, but do they do growlers or no?
Go.
John Bones, as you're at the bar,
Hi.
you hear, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm the king.
I thought that was Michael.
Shit.
King Irok wraps garrote wire around your neck and just fucking.
Thank you.
At last! John Bones, if you wouldn't mind, I'm gathering Deeps and Michael and trying to find where on earth Jeffro's gotten off to.
Oh yeah, sure, we can do that.
Alright.
Let's go talk.
He rounds up Michael and Deeps, who is in the middle of saying to Raid. His whole face was melted. Hi. And Raid says, I don't know anything about the plan. and Iraq just says, alright, Raid, you come with us too.
Oh, heck yeah.
Raid says, alright! I do know about the plan, I was lying.
Nice.
Like him walking out of the bathroom, dragging Jeffro.
He needed some help.
Jeffro, if you could join us, please.
What?
This will be a fruitful meeting.
I've changed my mind, Jeffro. Enjoy yourself.
That's right.
Oh no, he is not doing
There was some stuff that
Come
I
on.
What did he inject into his drink?
He had a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Light.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, come on. Yeah, drink
He
some water.
had a root beer.
Oh.
Just a regular lemonade.
I find Jeffro some water in the pacifier to keep him busy as we go to the
Iraq leads you guys into a side room and closes the door.
Oh no, not like this.
And he sort of walks over and sits down and says, all right, now, how did the mission go?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Jeffro, it's
Are you okay?
No, that's Jeffro hitting the floor. Everybody in the room like sits up for a second. Deeps reaches for his crossbow.
Oh,
Like
Oh,
the
makes-
heavy thud of a whole body hitting the floor.
Matt? Did you just drop on the ground for that?
no, I just smacked my desk.
Yeah, that's good shit. It takes me. I'm sitting right next to him, but it takes me about 6 seconds to realize what just happened.
And another
worry.
20 seconds to process it.
no worry, that's just Jeffro. You can't hold his liquor.
The soldiers certainly sound like they're enjoying themselves out there. Hopefully they aren't too hungover tomorrow when we have to kill people again.
Jeffro starts crawling towards the exit.
You can't escape.
There are a bunch of soldiers just shaking their head. One of them says, I remember my 490th drink.
Okay.
And the soldier next to him says, no you don't. And that soldier says,
I remember it. But
huh? and that's
Who the
the
fuck
extent
are
of
you?
their conversation.
What the fuck are
yeah,
you?
and then they sit in silence.
He says, my name's Steve, by the way.
There wasn't anyone actually there. It was just this. It was just
Here,
him.
Jeffro.
No one, me. No one, no one. Okay, you gotta stop, Matt.
He's selling it really well though.
He is selling it. Perfect isn't exactly what I was... I mean, it is what I was looking for, but not exactly what I meant in terms of how did the mission go.
Oh, I mean, yeah. You know, we took out the bad mans that you told us to.
The bad mans.
Yeah, you know.
You know, why don't I take this one, John?
CAC.
The
Why
CAC.
don't I take this one?
I mean, I know it's the CAC.
No, it's
but I thought-
okay. It's okay,
No,
Matt.
no, it's the CAC. All right. We took out 2 of them at the bottom. And then there was another.
Shot him in the face!
Yeah, it was pretty good. And then we went up the elevator, and there was another two. And then one jumped out the window to attack Jeffro.
Jumped out the window?
Yeah, she threw him out. It was really cool. I didn't really see what happened after that, though. I think Jeffro knows the story, but you're gonna have to ask him later.
He like sort of like looks up at the door where he can hear that happening. He's like, I suppose I won't.
And then we killed the other guy up there. So we killed 4 of them.
And that's all that happened.
Then Blind Island showed up and took some shards of Goldboy.
What?
Whoa.
Someone's got a straw going on. This is some straw.
Sorry, that's my eraser.
Before all that, Michael was fucking psychotic and just a complete murderer.
Yeah, I killed a lot of people. Honestly, I'm starting to feel a little dazed by the sheer brutality that I exhibited.
Yeah, it was really terrifying.
What kind of brutality? Says Raid. I melted the face. Oh, I was just hearing about that. Yeah, and he gives Michael a high five.
Don't encourage him.
I remember the first time I melted a man's face. Here, I'll tell you all about it.
Jump on, dismiss this man. Dismiss this man.
Okay.
Smelting. Hold on.
Maybe we can talk about that later. Anyways, next what happened next was...
Did you just interrupt me, John Bones?
Yeah, yes, Raid. Please, we can talk about that later, you know?
You remember your ankles?
I remember your ankles. Okay.
His what? His uncles.
Why are you talking, Whistler?
What, I'm here.
No, you're not!
No, Whistler was the one who... Oh, wait, I guess they closed the door, that's right.
Yeah, I'm here.
You aren't!
Here.
I'm not
Exactly.
gonna run.
What a shame.
KMS.
K.
I went to the meeting.
Come in.
KMS.
Opens the door, let him out.
Shut the fuck up.
I opened the door, I came in, I closed it behind me.
I said earlier that I came this way.
Well, He wouldn't have let you inside.
I disguised self as John Bones.
Oh my god, I'm leaving.
Hey, wait a
So
second.
there were...
This is gonna be a short session.
So it's 11 and Ronik's still not back.
It's Ronic time, remember.
Okay, I'm Lusvik, I can do...
Anyway.
It's okay, Lushvik.
You were saying?
Lushvik.
As I was saying, then Inspector Orange Man came, and he hit me very hard.
Del Mofrio.
I know his name.
But when you say Orange Man, I think...
I don't know who Orange Man is.
Oh.
Well, first of all, what you need to know is that Orange Man bad.
Very bad. He's right.
Second of all, his name is Inspector Del Mofrio.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, that's right.
I don't like that part, though.
What did he do?
He shot me very hard. Then he shot the rest of us really hard. And we chased him a bunch. And then we almost took him out, but then he escaped, and he gave me a big scar. See?
So, hold on. One of them got away
Yes, the
That's
inspector.
to
Probably
report
like that.
back.
Yes.
Probably the first thing you should have said.
Listen, we tried very hard, but he's very good at hiding.
Well, I suppose open war was going to start soon anyways.
Yeah, we're ready for that, right?
I think.
We got a lot of guys here.
Listen,
We got
I
Michael.
feel confident that we can take them in open battle, but I'm not entirely certain that's how this is going to be fought.
How you say?
I don't know. The CAC, I mean, they're not stupid.
I guess.
Well, I'm glad that you at least managed to... Who did you take out, by the way?
Fuck, I don't know their names, but it was the blonde man. The other guy was...
There was a guy who runs the bank, so I forget his name. There was the black guy, there was the South Korean guy, and there was the orc lady.
Yeah, she hits hard. She was terrifying.
Well,
She's dead, right?
Yeah.
She's dead.
that's I was hoping you would get someone like Sildril Kaisith or something, but that's a pretty good haul, all things considered.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we can work with this. Alright. I've kept you from your celebrations long enough. I have to confer deeps if you would remain. I have a few things to discuss with you. The rest of you, go about your business and, well, try to enjoy yourself for the evening.
Party on. Opens the door.
As soon as you open the door, you hear that, and you. And as you're shutting the door, you can hear Deeps lock the door, for God's sake.
Is he actually nuts?
He's like scared.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Ronix here.
Hey, he came pretty much on time.
But he's not talking.
It happens.
Quiet.
Ronick, you here?
Don't worry about
Don't worry about it. He'll come in when he needs to. And if not, he'll be like type and be like, help. Running the car!
Beep beep, he's a Jeep.
No!
Hey, Vroom?
Vroom.
I think he understands me.
Why am I still here?
You know
Just to
why.
suffer.
Like running you here.
Exactly, isn't it fun?
Beep beep.
I could be playing Red Dead right now. I'm
No,
running
you're
this
having
for you guys.
Having a good time.
Wait, what do we do him mad?
Um,
We didn't do him get mad.
Alright. Okay, so you guys head back out into the room, and there's nothing really more for you guys to do tonight. So if there's anything you guys want to do, you can say it.
Party.
Alright. I go up to Whistler and I touch his shoulder.
Ah,
I say that was a good shoulder. It was good in battle. Proud of you.
thank you.
No problem.
My shoulder crumples into dust.
It's a shame.
I pick it up, put it back on.
Did we make it back to everyone else?
You take
yet?
all the dust and you put it back.
Oh yeah, everybody's back
Yeah.
together at this point.
Alright, cool.
Okay, we'll fix Michael.
How so?
All right, Michael, come over here. Oh yeah. He sits down. Okay, so Keller, I love these talks, but this one's bad. So, I stabbed a bunch of guys in the neck. That's not entirely new for you, Michael. Yeah, okay, but I did it while like screaming a lot about how so much better I was than them. And like it felt real good to murder them. So then we went up the stairs, and there was a guy, and he wasn't armed or anything. He was just like throwing stuff at us, and I dumped a vial of acid on top of his head, and I laughed while it melted his face.
Can't believe Michael dropped acid.
Fucking suck.
Good thing he dropped acid and didn't like kill somebody with a
Yeah.
torture device.
Yeah, no, he's just like doing what Jeff Rose doing now. He's just like left his body for a bit.
Well, that's certainly above and beyond what you're usually up to, Michael. Who was the guy you melted? He was, what's that country with all the sand? Salcoro? Yeah, that's the one. He was one of those ones. You can just say people, you don't have to say ones. One of those people, and he was shouting a lot. He was real heated at John. He was heated at John Bones. Who's Ramses or Duke? Hey, I don't know. Johnny, do you know who that is?
No idea.
Make a deception check.
Damn.
In my defense, I was only half listening.
Hell yeah.
Where's the bottom half of my sheet? There we go. My deception is +5, so 17 plus 5, 22.
22.
Yeah.
Alright then. Well, whatever it was, it sounds like he was kinda hostile at least. So,
Oh wait, did you just say Ramses or Duke?
yeah.
What was the question?
She said, do you know who that is?
Yeah.
You do?
Sorry, I wasn't listening before you asked me. Sorry.
That's fine.
What do you need to know? Yeah, I know.
Well, the guy that I melted, he was shouting about him. I don't know. It was just
Yeah.
thinking aloud.
Worked for the CSE.
Oh. Worked?
Oh
yeah, it sounded like that guy thought John Bones killed him.
Yeah, that guy's always screaming about there. I don't know.
Well,
I mean, y'all have to talk to John Bones about it.
I suppose. Well, it sounds like he was trying to... He was throwing things at you? Oh yeah, he threw something at John Bones and it looked like he was gonna like he was like locking up. I don't know, it was some magic bullshit. Well, I suppose then you did the right thing in protecting your friend. The laughing at him part is probably a bridge too far. How did you get the vial of acid on top of his head? Oh, I did the mage hand thing, you know? It's invisible, my mage hand. Oh, that's right.
Whoa, you can make yours invisible?
Oh yeah, it's this cool thing that I could do.
That's a cool thing you can do.
Yeah, right? I only got the one, but, you know, it's alright.
2 would be overpowered.
It would be. Anybody who would allow 2 mage hands is a fucking idiot.
Well, it's 2 invisible mage hands that makes it.
What did anybody hear just Ronick mumble something from the bottom of a steel drum?
Yeah, he interrupted.
The last word I heard was Ronick.
I said, is it a left hand or a right hand? I respond as Ronick.
Well,
yeah.
He doesn't respond because you're Ronick.
I think 2 invisible mage hands is more powerful than 2 visible ones.
But 1 invisible mage hand is more powerful than a gun.
Than 2 visible ones.
What?
Listen, Michael, I can't tell you that, you know, I can't deprogram you, as you said, but this is something you're gonna have to reflect on yourself, I think. This isn't, I wasn't there. I can't, you know, I can't take that away from you, that, you know, what you felt when you were there. Do you like hurting people? No, I just like, you know, stabbing bad guys in the face.
Hell.
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with that. It's the enjoying it part, I think, it's a little much. To an extent. Well, don't drink. Oh! I was gonna drink! Don't. I've seen you when you get into it. It's not good for you, first of all. Second of all, I'm not taking care of you again. You vomited for hours and hours. Lesser Restoration did nothing. You were just weeping. And you had like a sip. It was strong stuff. It was like bottom of the barrel ale. Well, you're a dwarf. You probably can drink some fucking poison and be fine.
Damn.
It's probably true.
Yeah, here's a point.
That's a fair point. Michael, just, relax. Enjoy yourself. We'll talk tomorrow after you've had some more time to decompress. Go find wherever Amir is. You can play with the cat or something. I'll take your mind off it. Oh, that's a good idea. Where the fuck is Amir? Thanks, Killa. You're okay. Thanks, I guess. And he wanders off. Ah, that boy is headed for trouble.
Good.
The rest of the drunkenness proceeds.
Yeah.
Many people become imbibed of substances.
Yeah.
John Bones.
What?
Something happens in that bar.
I mean, I would assume a lot of things are happening there.
You feel a tap on your shoulder.
I look over my right.
It's the other shoulder.
God. Yes.
Staring at you is Randall Raid.
I get up.
John Bones.
Yes, Raid.
We got a score to settle, you and me.
Don't tell me you found a hole.
Oh, I found something better.
2 holes?
Listen, John Bones. I've been mad about that hole for ages. And I've been mad about that shit you pulled with your book. I should have let you go to jail.
But you didn't, because you're kind.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Here's the deal, John Bones. And you can see he's drunk. Here's the deal.
Just leave.
Me and you are gonna settle this like men.
I don't
Alright.
want to do... I'm not much of a man. That would
Jeff
be
Rowe comes crawling into.
He just sort of cracks his neck and he starts rolling. He starts like rolling up his sleeves. He's like, "We are gonna settle this like men.
I better get the rope out.
Get your fucking fists out.
Okay.
We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way."
Get ready, Hansy.
Hansy says, "So I should just go right for the nuts, right?"
No. It's not torture yet.
When is it gonna be torture?
I don't know when. You're just gonna have to wait, man. That's what makes it more fun.
I'll just follow my gut.
Okay. Wait, you don't have one.
Kick his ass. Torture.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you, Ray.
He sort of pushes John Bones a little bit. Come on, let's do this. Now or never, bitch.
I'm gonna be the bystanders. Yeah, fight him. Yeah, fight him. Yeah.
I fucking... I slap him.
What was that?
Roll the hit.
You fucking fucking
Oh, hit him.
That was a nat 20.
Big slap.
Okay, what's your strength?
How could he slap?
11. So modifier 0.
So it does 2 points of damage. As you there's silence in the tavern as Raid takes a step back from this blow. And he slowly rotates back.
I didn't want to do it, Raid.
Ooh.
Hey, John Bones.
Yeah.
Ah! He just goes into a right hook, a left hook, and then an uppercut.
Oh, that one's gonna hurt in the morning, right, Wizlor?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt right now.
It's an 18, an 18, and a 22. I think
Yeah, I
the
don't
second
think
one
that-
doesn't hit, right?
Yeah,
Because
the second one doesn't get me. Yeah.
Because your defense thing.
Mhm.
So the first one, right into your cheek, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. The second one, you managed to duck out of the way, but the uppercut is coming before you realize it. Right into your chin, another 7 points. Says, come on! What are you, a pussy? He action searches.
Oh my the gods!
This isn't fair.
That's a 24.
Oh,
That's a 22. That's a 25.
Raid, I'm still hurt.
You take 21 more points of damage as he headbutts you, grabs you by the shoulder, headbutts you again, and then throws you into like a table, and it just goes tipping over, and everyone's like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm out.
John Bones lays there like a slug. It was his only defense.
Oh.
Raid walks over. What? Is that the best you got? Is that the best you got?
Knocked out. What am I supposed to do?
He did his best.
He walks over.
I drop Jeffro as I throw my hands at the cheer.
And he pulls John Bones to his feet. He looks you in the eyes, and he says, "Are you some kind of pussy?"
Yes, I've already said that.
Gross. And he headbutts you. He takes 7 points of damage, and then he just sort of like pushes you back and walks up and says, "Oh, I feel better. Oh," and then he like takes 2 steps, staggers, and like falls asleep in a chair.
Glad I could be of help.
I lay Jeffro just across several chairs.
Are you alright, John?
I'm so happy I could help my friend.
You did a good. Hey.
Hey.
You killed Goldboy.
Yeah.
He kicked your ass though.
Yeah.
It was not even a contest.
I thought he was playing a trick. I thought he actually wanted to be friends or something.
No, he's just
Wait.
I think he was actually gonna kick my ass.
That's how he shows his appreciation.
By beating me up
Yes.
a lot.
You see,
Yes.
Deeps off to the side, drinking, says, "He's right, you know." And he opens his mouth, and he shows you the left side of his mouth where you can see 2 missing teeth. And he said, "That's from the first time I went out drinking with Raid.
Oh.
If he deems you worthy enough to kick your ass in a bar fight, he has some measure of respect for you."
Jeffro's on the floor.
I'm so happy.
There you go. How you going? What? There you go.
I slap you on the back.
A tooth flies out.
I got a natural 1 on the roll. So
Oh, my hand!
You watch as he slaps you in like the lower back because he's still a halfling, and then you watch like the knuckle fly out of his hand.
What?
Oh, there it goes again.
What?
I place it back there and I go.
Straw! Oh shit! Wait a minute. Oh shit! Spells.
Is Kella drinking in a different bar?
Kella? No, she's just chilling, having a
Oh, I
sip.
thought she was gonna drink.
She's drinking. She's having some
Was
sips.
it just like outside of a bar? Okay.
No, she's in the bar. She's just chilling.
Oh, okay. So I see this. Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna go drink some water.
I stopped watching the baseball game and they started scoring. It's my fault.
Well, this goes to show you that you shouldn't watch sports, and then your teams will win.
But then
That's
why
agreeable.
even get
That's
into
pretty
sport if you're not gonna? Huh?
She's right.
Just be like, that's how you show your true loyalty to your team.
Kill him.
Hell yeah. Is Kella like? So she's just like sitting in a corner. Are we like sitting in a corner?
I mean,
Or
that's
are we, like,
that's
really out in the open.
it's not out in the open now. She would have sit more around the edges.
Alrighty right. So, like, we're just, like, chilling, yeah? And,
Yeah.
and, after seeing that spectacle, I guess, I figured this is a good time to talk about this. Kella,
Yeah?
I don't know. I just wanted to say, bye.
She leaves.
I just wanted to say bye. Johnny gets up and leaves.
I just wanted to say she puts down her fucking drink, just like stands up, the chair pushes out, she just fucking storms off.
She honks and leaves call.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, that sounded like a honk.
Never mind, I can't find it. Whatever.
So I just wanted to say, thanks for taking care of me during that fight. I don't think I would have been able to be much use to anyone if I had stayed asleep.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
really, thanks for taking care of me during the other fight. Actually, you're pretty consistent with these things.
It's it's what I'm good at. I've always been good at getting people on their feet. It's the holy duty I've been tasked with by Palor.
Yeah.
More or less. I suppose I don't really have a holy duty, I'm just sort of winging it, but I feel like, you can tell when your god's not happy with you, but the sun still shines down, so I imagine I'm doing alright.
You are. You're a good person, Kella.
Thank you.
I don't really know what I did to make you think I was worth your time, but I feel really lucky.
I don't think anybody's not worth my time, Johnny. I don't know, I don't see the world that way, I suppose. There's no reason to, put yourself above or below anyone. We just are who we are. So of course you're worth my time.
Hold on. I wasn't expecting that response.
Just give me 2 seconds here. Let me think.
This is Johnny had a script of how he thought she would respond, and she said something different. He's like, hold on, fuck.
Shit, this is
I got like 10 pages here. How is there not a single one?
Well, no, I thought that you would. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Fuck it.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I'm gonna take my hand. I'm gonna gently tilt her chin up with one of my hands.
She lets you.
I'm gonna kiss her.
She kisses back.
Alright, good. I'm gonna snake an arm around her waist and pull myself closer.
She says, Johnny, we're in public.
I'm gonna attempt to proposition some tongue into this. Shut up. I'm gonna attempt to proposition some tongue into this.
Why don't we find somewhere a little bit out of the public eye?
Alright.
Alright.
Hello.
What's up?
And she sort of stands up. Time to hit the old dusty trail, and just sort of takes your hand as she starts walking.
Oh.
It's alright, my hand's attached.
Oh right, you're Stump. I keep forgetting that you don't have hands, despite it being in your fucking name.
She takes me by the arm.
She takes you by the arm. And walks out into the night.
Okay, we're just gonna make out in the
Yeah,
arm.
we don't need to repeat that. We know what's gonna happen.
They were never seen again.
They were never seen. They were
seen
killed.
Nor heard from again.
They were killed. Inspector Tomofrio was waiting out there for that, like, haha, finally!
I nudge Slayer. I nudge Slayer and I'm like, oh!
I guess I was
Who
pretty.
the fuck are you?
It's Ronnie.
It's me, Lusvik.
Oh yeah.
What?
Slayer's been in his cups a little.
Yeah. Slayer has a bottle of rum.
Who the fuck are you?
Tilted over his elbow.
me,
He's drinking it properly.
See, I'm the Ganassi of the group, remember?
No.
We just met.
No.
Meow.
Look at Johnny over there.
You can't
I
see
walked
us.
away.
Yeah, Johnny's
Oh.
gone.
Look at him walking
Slayer's
out.
gone, too.
Jeffro is crawling.
Jeffro's just rolling around on the ground.
Slayer's
that's more
across
of a
the bar
spectacle.
already.
Look at that
Velvislo
one.
looks like we are the only people who are not drunk out of our minds, unless I've been RPing as drinking. I don't remember.
What?
No.
I didn't have you drink because I wasn't sure if you wanted to
I'm
drink
about 60%.
alcohol.
Wislo?
What?
Yeah.
Dead.
60% whiskey.
Look, I've got to watch
Alcohol
Jeffro
by
and make sure he
volume.
doesn't die.
I had taken another swig.
I've got to be steady.
You see, Whistler is slightly drunker than he might expect due to the fact that he has a very different body structure that he's not used to the effects of alcohol on.
Oh, there you are, Wislo. I keep looking up directly at my height at you.
I'll turn and look straight at Lusvik's crotch.
What?
At Whistler's crotch?
It
me?
went straight down.
What?
He looks at his dick and says, "What?"
You say something.
when did you get here?
Lusvik, you've got to try the triple chocolate chip.
Cake.
No, just 3 chocolate chips.
Waitress! Get me 1.5 meats and 3 chocolate chips.
You hear one of the soldiers say, "There's no waitress! Get what you want, asshole!"
I go to the buff. Fine. I go to the buffet line.
There's no buffet.
He goes to the salad bar.
Oh, as they have freshly cut cucumbers.
Soup of the day.
Oh,
I love soup of the day.
Hey, Jeffro.
oh, these croutons.
That's so crispy.
Just croutons.
Yeah,
That's crouton.
Dude,
So I
Dude,
used to do that as a kid. I would just eat croutons.
I do that now.
They're good.
They're good. I eat them just to eat them. They're great. They're the best part of the salad.
Wow,
They are.
everyone here is my dad.
The
They're
carbs are
delicious.
the best part of the salad.
They are the best part of the salad.
He doesn't eat them with salad. He just eats them like a snack.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
fine.
I
That's
would if I
valid.
had a bag of them. Like right now,
Valid.
I would eat the croutons. It's like
Well,
it's like
valid.
it's like
Valid.
it's like oyster crackers. Fuck putting them
Yeah.
in soup. I just want to eat them.
Mm-hmm.
Though I
Wislo, do you have any oyster crackers left?
Sadly, no. I ate them all a long time ago.
Nice.
Fizzbang. Hey, check it out. Fizzbang, can you keep Jeffro entertained?
He flies over and he just stares at Jeffro.
Oh,
I've
Wislo,
already
watch this.
played with her,
Wislo, watch this. I cast Unseen Servant for the first time in 2 years.
I can't see it. It's happening.
I commanded to like nudge Jeffro.
Jeffro,
Just
you're
every-
being kicked by a ghost.
And it's a kicked.
I smell magic.
Yeah,
I
fucking
hold up the-
all the
I
hair,
hold up the
like
lantern.
fucking Slayer's back starts like mohawking, like there's fucking magic about.
I have it. I have my
I
unseen
hold up the
servant.
lantern.
I have my unseen servant
Why
pet
is it
Slayer.
Slayer gets on all fours and his back arches and his tail gets all big.
I exist.
Yes, you do,
He's a
Wislo.
cat.
Yes, you do. I put him. Do you want to go on my shoulders, Wislo, so you can see Jeffro better?
Don't. Hey, Lusvik.
I think Jeffro's like on the floor.
We're
You
good
can see.
friends, but if you patronize me,
Hey, this has nothing to do with your stature. I'd ask you this if you weren't small.
I'm going to turn you into a hat rack.
Whistle, you only have one hat. You don't need a rack for it.
So
you
in
not
the
treat you
time
a
I
singular
have
I
recovered
mean,
my
if we
force
did have a hat rack, it would be
I would have ein like head bust to leave it on, not a hat rack.
But the thing is that the rack is you, but you've turned to stone, so it's better than a bust.
Yes, but the hat rack would imply that you are it's for more for guests than for just you by yourself.
Everyone's free to use the loose-fig rack.
I don't see anyone else with a hat on.
Oh yeah, look at that guy.
Everyone.
Yeah, I've got a hat.
Suddenly wearing hats.
See?
I mean, are you gonna take off your hat anytime soon?
No.
It's
Why not?
there's no
Fuck
ladies
you.
around.
Is it because there's no hat racks around, or
I'm
just
gonna
because you don't
talk-
want
I don't
to?
want to talk to you. Goes back to drinking.
Loose-fig,
Yes.
I need you to drink some alcohol.
I have been. I could just handle myself.
Not you.
What up?
You should drink enough to where you can't handle yourself.
And
I'm not.
when I say fuck you, I turn
I can't because of my fire ganassi blood. I
No, you
burn the
don't,
calories
Jeffro.
too fast.
We need
You
to
would have
be.
thought you'd be skinnier, like some sort of emaciated husk.
No, that's why I eat these chocolate chips. I like chocolate chips.
Yes,
Chocolate
chocolate chips.
Each of these chips
I
is
just realized
2,000 calories.
I run back into the back room. Are there any oyster crackers in this place?
Slayer
No.
has this bottle of rum.
Shit.
Oh shit, he's doing the point.
Whistler, as you're walking out, you walk directly into the broad chest of Big Meat.
Oh.
How?
Actually, into the
Big-
broad knee of Big Meat.
Hey, Big Meat, do you have any oyster
You
crackers?
see Big Meat staring down at you. You can see ale dripping from his beard.
Oh no.
I back up slightly.
And he says,
Oh no.
Vill du kämpa mot mig?
What?
Tärningen rullar i mitt favor, du vill bli sansegrives.
Yeah.
Jävla gamla tispe.
Hey, come on with me. Sit down with us.
He says that like he's right, you know.
He looks around and sits down on a chair and it breaks. And then he just sits on the floor.
Oh no.
And he says, Kvaldir.
I nod.
Do any of us understand him?
I don't think
Doesn't
so.
seem that way.
Can you
What
yourself
languages do you
understand?
know?
Abyssal and common.
Nope.
Oh, there's a broken chair here. That was not the time.
Is he speaking infernal or draconic?
No.
Can I roll with disadvantage? Because I'm
You don't know the language. That's not how it works.
just even know of it. I mean, I can recognize a language I don't speak.
With
I mean, it's
disadvantage.
true.
Make
What's
just
that?
an intelligence check with disadvantage.
It's an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Hard to
You're
say.
cool, Big Meat. Oh,
Oof, that was bad. I look around for oyster crackers again.
Does not.
What?
shit.
Smash cut tonight!
Whoa.
I'm walking to my room.
Nice.
I stop for a second, and I keel over and I go to the astral plane to vomit. And I go back.
It just floats out and you can see a passing Gith warship, and you hear one of them shout, "Ah!"
That must be a small warship.
and then you go back.
I lie down and I chuckle. to
Or
myself.
very fast traveling vomit.
Oh man. I'm not drunk, but I'm walking. Oh boy.
Oh shit!
John Bones is walking. He's walking.
Sober man walking.
I'm looking forward to this. He's walking.
It feels like your head's on fire, John Bones, but other than that,
Happens.
John Bones walks by a guy and some guy goes, "Huh! Your face looks like a blueberry."
I like those.
What does that mean? What's a blueberry?
What do you mean, what's a blueberry? It's a berry that's blue.
It's a berry that comes from the country of blue.
Now, what about raspberries?
It looks like
Whizzlore.
red.
Blueberries are native to Evria. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm already asleep. What are you talking?
Blueberries are native to the country.
Two blue.
Blueberries.
What about blueberries?
Did John Bones ever make it back?
No, he died.
I had too much water.
He died on the way back.
He had too much water.
So, you guys go to sleep. Unless there's anything else you wanted to do.
How drunk does everyone look?
It seems like
Well,
quite
no,
a few
I'm
people.
asking the players how drunk they look.
I seem fine.
Pretty.
Drunk on life.
Fizzban is like rolls his eyes and he puts my shoes in the shoe area.
Oh man, shoe area.
Slayer drank enough to have a good time, but not enough to fuck himself up.
Very, very wise, that Slayer.
Yes,
I seem
indeed.
fine. I mean, I also took a point of exhaustion, so I don't want to drink. So.
Oh yeah.
We all know what Jeffro looks like.
Jeffro is in a shabby state.
But no one picked him up. He's still on the bar.
Eventually everybody just kind of left the bar and he's the only one in there and he's just sort of kicking himself around in a circle.
I'll wake up in a ditch in the morning, don't worry.
Will he wake up?
Maybe.
I'll roll a d20. Who knows?
The one you die.
I got a 14. I wake up.
Okay.
I really hope that we don't do anything too
You guys go to bed.
I am very about to knock out.
Whistler.
Fortunately.
Yeah.
Make a wisdom save.
Okay. Uh, 14.
Okay.
What about John Bones' dreams?
I don't know.
I thought we already said it was a sweet victory.
John Bones.
I lay my head to rest.
Lay your head to rest.
And I finally think it's all over.
You close your eyes.
And it's over.
And at last, everything is pleasant. Good times. And you hear the pleasant good times music as you frolic through a field.
Of marigolds! Bum bum bum!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haha, yes! It's wonderful!
It's so beautiful. Everything is so vivid and bright. At last, John Bones, you can be free of this horror. What's that over there? There's a delicious banquet, and it's just for you.
Just for me.
It's just for you. No one else is there. It's all for you, and your hand is back.
Yes!
It's real.
That
And
horrible,
Hansy is nearby to hang out with you, but not control you.
yeah!
He's walking around like the thing, like thing.
Yeah.
Hands.
It's just for us, Hansy.
Not
It's
the
just
thing,
you.
just thing.
And of course, my love.
And what's that? Across the
What's
way,
Lou speaking a dream?
What?
sitting in that chair.
What?
It's your book, and it's open to the page.
I'm coming, my
And-
love.
Oh, you are.
No, not right now.
And you swear, John Bones, that she is winking at you and beckoning you.
Chum on my pages.
No.
Oh, I skip over there.
And you skip over and sit down at this beautiful banquet.
As Howard Shore continues to play.
I've done so much to get here. I deserve this.
You did, John Bones.
What?
You woke up.
John Bones, something doesn't feel right. Something's wrong.
I mean, food's still here.
It is, but and it's fucking delicious.
Uh-oh.
That is strange.
And yet you don't feel comfortable. The chair is it's just not ergonomic or something. Something's off.
Just awful.
Something's not right.
I mean, we can get a new chair, sure.
No, you can't.
Oh, damn it.
You're going to die.
What?
That was a jump.
No, I'm sorry. You know, no.
Oh, jeez.
This chair is so bad that
I made it this far, and this is how it's gonna end.
yeah.
You're bleeding out from the inside because this chair is just so uncomfortable.
Hello?
No,
Pog, hello?
no.
Sorry, something was going on with my Yeti.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I would like to think that Ronick is what she...
That's what invaded your dream.
Ronna picks up John Paul.
as soon as your dream starts to get bad, you hear, "Hey, something's wrong with my Yeti."
Who is that?
John Bones, your book isn't there anymore.
What? Where'd you go?
Where's
It's
that muffled?
Melissa.
No, you sound fine.
Oh, that's what? No?
And
No?
Melissa looks at you. And she says, "John Bones,
No?
the danger is gone.
No,
Goldboy is gone.
It's very much alive right now.
We can be together forever now in your dreams every night. Look at this beautiful home I've built for us. I laid this feast out for you.
No.
It's made out of Minecraft dirt
And now that
like,
you've eaten of it,
cobblestone.
now that you've eaten my food, John Bones, you're here with me forever."
What do you mean? What? No.
And she walks around the table and she lays her arms on John Bones' shoulders. And she says, "John, every single night, we will live out a beautiful life as man and wife. Eternally, from here until the end of time. And when you pass, you'll come and join me for real." Oh, I love you, John Bones!
I want Goldboy back.
This is your life
No.
forever! And that's how John Bones' night goes.
He should have dreamed of Lusvik so he could fix the chairs.
Yeah, he should have told her that her chairs suck. Maybe she would have gone away.
He was like, "Oh no, these chairs don't feel right. Lusvik," and then I went like, "Oh."
I had to drag that part out slightly longer than I expected because I couldn't find the fucking song in the list.
Yeah, no, that was apparent once we heard the music. I was like, oh.
I was like, where the fuck is it?
It's fucking Cowboy.
I know it's in there.
Rest in peace, the gunslinger.
Yeah, he's fucking dead. He couldn't possibly be more dead.
So what was that wisdom save about?
What's that?
Question?
Okay, so you guys wake up in the morning.
No, I was gonna do something.
And everything seems okay.
Hello?
Whistler, you feel a little lightheaded, but otherwise you feel okay.
I mean, he's pretty light all around. He's a small boy.
Okay, I guess Johnny will do this in the morning.
Oh, what were you gonna do?
I was just gonna really quick talk to my patron.
Oh, that's sure, fine.
Johnny,
It's the
Johnny
previous
was-
night still.
I'm gonna really quickly talk to my peach.
Oh shit, hold on, let me
I
turn
mean, I
this.
gotta say thanks. Okay. All right, I put on my hat. You know the drill.
You don't have to do that, I'm already here.
Don't you find it funny?
Yeah, you know what, goodbye.
Okay. Well, anyway, thanks for
He's gone.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna still waste your time. So, thanks for giving me that information about Goldboy, Maladon. I wanted to know if he was dead, but I guess you're not here.
Yes, of course I am. I'm always here, Johnny. You know I'm a passenger. I'm always peeping out of your eyes.
Oh, all right.
That's of your penis.
Right out of you.
Let me tell you, I'm a little bit disappointed that you've started to swing the other way.
What other way?
Come on, Johnny. That was no man. You're betraying your truest self.
I mean, I've always liked girls.
That's ridiculous, Johnny, and you know it.
I mean, like, well, not like always, up until, the point that, up until the point where you start to like stuff,
Johnny, when are you gonna get it? You and Cock are destined for each other. Anyways,
Well,
go
I
on
have
with your
one
thing.
already. I already got one. Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
but-
you're welcome for the Goldboy thing. I had to make sure you don't die. I've got a free ride.
Well, I mean, so, is he actually dead?
Not the best I can tell. Oh, who knows?
Like-
Archfays are different, all of us. It's difficult to say. He could end up reforming sometime in the Feywild, but best I can tell, he's dead as dirt.
Really?
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I thought that only like a piece of him was being put to the portal.
Well, that's the
Did he come out
thing.
like this?
He's not able to manifest his entire form through, but he can come through to an extent. So whatever you've done, let's just say if there's any piece of him left, it's suffering, and it's probably not gonna last for long.
Or-
It wasn't entirely the real him. This isn't entirely the real me. But if you beat me to death here, I'll probably die on the other side.
I'm capable of beating you to death?
Not you, no. You wouldn't have a fucking chance.
I mean, like, that's what I thought.
Absolutely not. Not even,
I mean, like,
not
if
even
I
close.
did, you wouldn't be my patron.
You could
I'd be
never,
like,
ever do it ever.
Okay, see? You're
Pathetic
good
to
at
even
selling
imagine that you could.
it. You're good at selling it.
It's ridiculous.
If I were capable, I would have been like, bye.
Exactly. You wouldn't even need me to give you a hand so you could jerk off men's cocks.
Aww. So sweet.
That's why I give you 2 hands, Johnny.
So you could do 2 at a time.
Or
So you
Well,
can
I
go
do
double
have
for
one
double.
myself, so I mean, yeah. Of course.
Tell me,
Duh.
Johnny, explain to me your masturbation habits.
slow.
I'm just kidding. I know all about him. Alright, is there anything more you wanted to say?
Please don't watch me masturbate.
You can't tell me what to do.
Damn.
And, I mean, if you ever have, like, input about something, don't hesitate to say something. I mean, I know I'll probably have to ask every time, but, at a certain point it might get annoying if I ask you about every single thing.
Well, I probably won't respond most of the time. I'm quite busy. I've got things to do, Johnny. You're not the only person that I've given my gift to.
You
The
probably
gift
gave
of
it to
gum.
some leprechauns or something. Am I the only tiefling?
I don't know. I'd have to check my book.
Book of Friends.
That's what it's called. How did Slayer know that? And why is he here?
Because Natsume's Book of Friends. Big fan of the anime Natsume's Book of Friends.
Is there anything more you needed, Johnny? Or should I go about getting, whatever I was doing?
No? What? Okay. I mean, no, that was it. Yeah, I mean, next time I have a thing to ask, I'm going to ask you, so please respond.
I'll think about it. Good luck, Johnny Magehands. Don't try to die. And think about the true path towards penis. And he tips his hat and vanishes.
So much insight.
You know, half the
wisdom.
time I'm not sure if he's talking about, like, my penis or somebody else's.
The deliberate ambiguity of Skelly's madness.
For you to learn yourself.
I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, I go to sleep and then it's morning.
Alright. All of you wake up in the morning, bright and early.
This is blistering headache.
Jeffro, it feels like somebody has filled your brain with lava.
And bleach.
Jeffro's gonna be fucked up for a while.
And Bleach, the anime.
The sun shines in through the window and sears into your fucking eyes.
Okay, can somebody please feed the cat? He's
Someone
screaming.
stops.
We have a cat?
Oh fuck, Roshni, why would you let me do that? That was such
Stop
a
it,
bad
Slayer.
Pause the door.
I hope.
Lucius, open your door. He's pawing your door. He's putting his little paws
I
under
got
the gap.
a 23 con save, so I'm alright.
Slayer, are you gonna come in? Are you going to come in or no?
He opens the door a crack for Slayer.
Slayer walks in, walks back out.
That
Fucking
is
cats.
very cat-like.
Fucking cats.
That is extremely cat-like. Like
He's
the
done his
cat,
research,
like,
alright?
I would love to go outside right now, and you're like, open the door for the cat, and the cat goes outside, you close the door, the cat's like, let me in.
I walk outside, I bump into Slayer. I bump out of Slayer.
Did you just rape him?
No, that's comedy, folks.
That's comedy.
I walk downstairs, I get a blueberry muff.
A blueberry muff? What is with you? You just can't keep your hands off of people today.
Damn.
What
I
the
look
fuck?
What is a blueberry muff?
Insatiable!
I look up at God, and I squint.
Oh! Kenneth!
Yeah?
As soon as you said, I squint, my fucking screens went to sleep mode. You controlled them and it scared me. Fuck.
You can see a number of soldiers sitting around in various areas going,
Okay,
You
Johnny
just kind of
comes
see
down.
Jeffro among them, just like
No, Jeff Rose.
like in a nice line, he's just like there in the halfway middle part, and you just browse past him.
You can see on top of the bar, sleeping in his armor, holding his greatsword close, is Raid.
Wow.
Oh, he sounds like me.
Oh god.
Okay, the loose
Oh
makes
god.
a
Oh
late
please
snoring.
god. Oh please god.
Lucius doesn't have sleep apnea, he just has apnea.
What does that even mean?
That's what he sounds like when he's walking around. He's just walking to the store and he sounds like...
Alright guys, we're sneaking around, we need to be extra quiet.
Excuse me.
Okay, well, Johnny walks down. He's looking really fresh.
Oh, Johnny, haven't seen you all night, where have you been?
I was sleeping.
Oh.
What were you doing?
Nothing.
Do you guys wanna...
Lusvik was pressing his ear to Johnny's wall, being like, I can't hear anything, but certainly there must be something going on.
We heard Johnny talking to himself for a little while.
He's like,
Like,
what is he
this
saying?
sucks.
Is that dirty talk? His dirty talk is shit!
Oh, no.
Why are you saying thank you? This is horrible foreplay.
Oh, fuck.
What is the grateful type?
That is what Johnny would say as part of foreplay. He'd be like, oh, thank you, god damn. Whew.
No, he'd be mumbling, like, thank you.
Thank you.
This is a little bit off topic, but I just typed in raffle on my phone and it
Why?
autocorrected to Ryan O'Flaherty.
Oh, I thought you were Googling raffle.
I am not fucking with you.
What?
Oh, Google. Hey, Google. What's raffle?
Oh no.
Dead air.
She doesn't care to answer me.
Not even Google gives a fuck what you have to
Not
say.
even Google would dignify that with a response.
For me, man.
She usually has my back on these kinds of things.
Google back me up.
Google, back me up.
Anyways, you're all awake. You guys noticed something weird about Johnny Maychance.
Shit. No,
Yes,
I
I'm-
looked in the mirror. I looked in the mirror.
Okay, you managed to cover up the neon green cock before you walked out.
Why is it always green?
It contrasts with
The
your
luck of
skin.
the Irish,
I guess you're right.
you know.
One of these days,
Leprechaun.
one of these days, I'll concoct a reason to try to look through the illusion and see that.
I mean, like,
neon
your
green
intelligence
cock.
is pretty high, but Johnny has made a habit of seeming himself differently every day because he wants to put a different thing on his shirt.
Yeah.
Well,
I
what
have
does it say today, Johnny?
I have no reason to suspect it's an illusion, so.
Let me roll it.
You just think he has a lot of shirts.
Talk
Yeah.
amongst yourselves.
Why, hello there, Winslow.
Why, hello there, Ludwig.
Okay, Johnny, what does it say?
Hold on. I just opened up the
Wait a
thing.
minute. You can't blue ball me like that. Discuss things with me. You know, back in my day, people didn't just, hey, we had real conversations.
First
Oh,
off,
shit.
I can't blueball you unless we're in the country, the blueball country.
What?
I didn't think to make a number 0.
I roll Arcana. I mean, I roll Intelligence if I can have what the blue ball country.
I rolled a number that there wasn't a shirt for.
What the fuck's a blue ball country? What the fuck's a blue ball country?
Roll history.
24.
Ludwig is still drunk.
0, 0,
drink.
0, 0?
He is now.
I
It was all
squint.
zeros.
Oh, then that's 1,000.
He seemed like he was okay, but I think he's
I
got.
thought it was D100.
Oh, then
Either
it's 100.
either Ludwig is drunk or he's having a brain
100
aneurysm.
then.
It's hard to tell.
Hold on. I re-rolled a number.
What if he
that I
just
don't have to think
has a
about.
brain injury, like all of us do?
Oh, holy shit. This is topical. Okay.
That's. Yeah. What? Okay, hold
What?
on. Let's be right back.
What's the problem?
Hold on. Go to the astral plane to take a call.
This is funny. This is topical.
I'll tell you what's topical.
What?
Cream.
Cream. Yeah, no, I was
That's
kind
what
of
it's-
thinking too. That's,
What?
that's the only time you really use that word.
Doesn't fucking make sense.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
no, a topical
Fuck
cream.
you.
Please don't
I'm
use
talking
it
about
currently.
the song "Cream" by Wu-Tang Clan. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Cash rules,
ain't nothing to fuck with.
Cash rules everything around me.
Why?
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
God, you white people.
I tell you, when I played Persona 5 and named my group Wu-Tang Clan, it was funny every time it showed up. You cannot imagine the power of Wu-Tang Clan. It was really good.
Well, what about the rowdy boy?
That would, yeah, you were the rowdy boys and you like making noise.
Good stuff.
I always make mine the Mothman.
Understandable. Understandable.
Did you know that Brandon had the gall to name his Persona 5 character Demone Heights?
I named
What does
mine
that even
Hank
mean?
Hill.
I don't
It was-
know.
It was spelled like this.
Oh fuck.
This was the name of his character.
What?
I mean, whatever. Doesn't mean anything to me, I guess.
And it was Heitskun. It was funny every time.
I like Hill-kun.
Hank Hill.
Mine's Hank Hill.
I named mine Reggie Coolman.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the Wu-Tang Clan.
Cool man, cool.
They were nothing to fuck with.
Nothing.
Mossman.
Were you the one that I was talking to who fucked up the Persona 4 name and it said it backwards?
Oh yes, yes, that's what it was.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh,
It ended up as like 8 or something.
I was trying to come up with a funny thing, and so I was typing it out, and then on like the bottom, there was like 2 lines. There was the one on top and one on the bottom, and so I put it in, and then like the H, the last letter, was on the bottom by itself, and I was like, all right, whatever. And so when I did it, my first name was fucking H.
Yeah, because the top row is last name and the bottom row is first name.
So everyone fucking kept calling me H whenever they needed something.
H-kun!
It's like, fuck.
The first time I played Persona 4, I did that, and it was like my first name was like GL or some fucking stupid shit, and I was like, I'm just gonna restart. I can't fucking focus while this is happening.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
My character in Persona 4's name was Anton Silverfox.
Yes. It's good. It's good stuff.
You should play Persona 3.
Don't tell me to play Persona 3.
I already did.
Playing Persona 4 and 5.
I mean, it's definitely a regression in some ways, but in other ways, it's good.
I know.
It also has the best final boss.
See, what they could do is remaster it, but why would they want money?
Yeah, they're not gonna do that.
So, everybody in the bar is hungover, but what about outside of the bar?
Outside of the bar, there are soldiers, some of whom look a little bit under the weather. There was a great deal of celebrating, but many of them are getting their weapons ready, hammering out dents in their armor, sharpening their swords, getting ready to go, or when they're needed. Because war with the CIC looms on the horizon, and these soldiers want to be ready to kill some people if need be.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We talked about Persona while you were gone.
Yes. As usual.
As you guys are taking this morning in, Captain Deeps sort of wanders by, looking as healthy as ever, despite the fact that you saw him drinking quite a lot last night.
Hey.
He says, King's holding a meeting. We're trying to decide the best path forward now. If y'all want to come along.
Okay.
Alright. I've Titanic team should be there already. I think we got everybody in there, even Havens. On this one it's a real meeting of the minds.
Oh yes, our minds are large.
And wide, I'd say.
You call me fat.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Jeffro, you okay?
He's on a stretcher.
Oh shit.
That's a shame.
Can't really hold his liquor, can he?
No.
Can't hold himself right now.
Oof, he's a mess.
He just sort of pats Jeffro on the head and says, "You're gonna be alright."
Yeah, no, and he's the one who does healing, so
It'll be fine, I suppose.
Yeah, it's fine.
you have any tips for getting rid of life-threatening hangovers?
Water.
I suppose you could go see Lady Valise.
Oh yeah, we'll try that. She's not at the meeting?
Oh, she is. You talk to her when we get there.
We'll run into her and also say hello. Okay.
Alright, let's go. And leads you guys in the direction of a larger building. Let's put you guys on the actual map of the fucking district, which I have not updated to show the destruction, but pretend it's there.
Nice. Also, I got a 69 for my beard check.
It's getting big. It's getting broad.
Alright, now I have a question real quick.
Okay.
Do you actually, or are you just...
Was Yaren's tower in the area that we took over?
Yaren's tower in the area that you took over, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, wasn't it in South?
Yeah, it was in that part of Southtown.
Yeah.
Pretend that these lines meet up with each other at the borders,
Yeah.
by the way. I mean,
Obviously, yeah.
there's not much I can do. Why can't I find the Diamond Quarter map?
I have it, but you have it as well. You must look harder.
What did I do? What did I click? Oh, that's Thandaros. I've clicked on Thandaros for some reason.
What's
Did
that?
you just sit...
Thanos.
Jesus, I'm glad I went through that area before that meme took off.
I don't remember it.
It was the
What was
grave
Thandaros?
place.
I'll be right back
It
again.
was the big dungeon.
Oh, well then I should have that in my notes. Why didn't I remember that?
Because you've made a huge
Because
mistake.
I didn't read all of my notes recently. I guess.
What am I, retarded?
Are you retarded?
There are 2 Diamond Quarter pictures.
There's only one for me, but I can't find it at all.
For some reason, I have Diamond Quarter 1 and
Here it
then
is.
Diamond Quarter 2.
I found it. Well, that's because it was too big for me to take a picture in one picture, so I gave you 2
Oh
pictures.
yeah, because I asked you to please take screenshots.
Yeah.
For me. I'm sorry about it.
It's fine. Wasn't exactly out of my way. How do I put this? There we go. Hey, it's the Diamond Quarter map. You remember this one? You remember this bad boy?
It's so large.
It's big as shit. And bright!
Holy shit.
Oh, are you in a dark room?
No.
Oh. It's not bright for me because the room's brighter than my computer screen.
Still right.
Oh,
Wonderful.
hey.
Don't do that.
Delicious.
Let's all agree to not do that.
I think you're behind this.
No.
This is being held at a big building. Let's say at Wares.
I remember that. Good time. That's not being used.
Well, hold on. Only Luke and was John Bones there?
He was around. He wasn't
Was
there
he
when it
like
happened.
around, but like was he like in there? at
No.
all? Okay, so he's the same as Johnny. So really, it's only Lucific.
As you guys are walking up, Lucific, you see the place where you actively tried to deceive the paladin of your party so that an innocent man could be murdered.
Hell yeah.
I don't think it's here. In his defense, I don't think he knew that he was going to be murdered.
I think he probably could have ascertained.
Perhaps, but I was still surprised when he was just like, I explode his head.
I wasn't entirely surprised. I had a sense of what
Well, it
what
took
his
me by
what his
surprise.
cunning plan was.
So it could have taken Ronick by surprise if it took me by surprise. It's possible.
Yet again, I just want to bring up the fact that it was a glass eye that he took out and put in a glass next to his bed, and all Bones had to do was do one day of surveillance to discover this.
They wouldn't let him. Remember?
It wouldn't.
Nobody.
Were people like, hurry up?
No.
Victor was like, hurry up.
Victor was not like, hurry up.
He was.
He wasn't.
Well, he was kind of like, why don't you just kill him?
He didn't say that. He said, get the eye, basically. I mean,
well,
he didn't.
he went back to Victor, and Victor was like,
Victor's
"Whoa."
things had no time limits.
I know he didn't have a time limit.
At the
but he did
time,
kind
I
of
remember
do it.
you saying, "I felt like Victor was pressuring me," and I said, "Victor never said anything like that." And you were like, "What?" And you've remembered it incorrectly again.
No.
Yes.
I'm remembering it correctly.
I did not push you as Victor. You pushed yourself. Anyways,
I was in
DeMarcus
the
Ware is
shower.
dead now, so...
I am back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are we on? Oh God, what's happening?
We have gone to the Diamond Quarter to have a meeting with the king and his guys, and we're gonna try to make Jeffro feel better by talking to Lady Valise, because Deep said that we could talk to Lady Valise and maybe make Jeffro feel less bad. So we're going there, and we're having a meeting about the war.
Anything to make this headache go away.
As you guys head inside, you can see the assembled war council. The king, Sir Elisirok, James, Meritus, Randall Raid, Gideon Deeps, Lady Valise, fucking the Titanic team is there. Lord
What's
Keeper
Kevin's last
Harvin
name?
is there. Keen Haitian is there. Stahl is there.
Not so keen.
Brawl.
All the warriors.
What about Paul?
Paul's not there.
What about Steve?
Paul didn't make it. Steve.
Steve is long dead.
I mean,
What
donkeys
about
don't live that long,
guard
I guess.
Steve?
Long dead.
Oh.
What about Steve's
What
son?
about Johan?
What about Yard Steve?
Johan is either in Alaros or dead. Or both.
He's in Alaros and dead.
As you guys come in, Lady Valise looks in that direction and says, "Is that another hangover?"
It's like a super hangover.
If
many.
this is what you call that headache, then yes.
She walks over and rests her hand on Jeffro and casts Lesser Restoration. Jeffro, you feel good.
Oh.
Oh.
He not only feels better, he feels good.
There you go,
Jeffro
Jeffro.
claps her hand on his forehead. Oh, thank God, your hand is amazing.
She carefully extracts her hand and says, "Try to be careful about how much you imbibe, especially if you can't handle it."
Do what?
He'll do his best.
I believe in you. And she walks back off to join the rest of them.
Okay, but we walk up.
Yes.
What
and
up?
Iraq says, "Ah, good, you're here.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, wait.
So, we've just been discussing, and here's the situation as it currently stands. The CAC is marshalling their forces along their border, ostensibly to prevent us from breaking through. The Legion and their other mercenary companies, at least one of them we know is called the Blue Dogs. We're not sure about the rest.
That was the name of my hockey team when I was 9.
Is that really? That's great.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's good. I'm very happy to hear that. That is a
Like,
strange
holy
coincidence.
shit.
That's a
I've never heard that combination of words.
that is a very strange coincidence.
That's nuts. Okay, go on. We kicked ass, by the way.
I
All us
believe you.
9-year-olds.
I believe you. They are setting up a line, as it were. But other than that, we're not too certain about their movements. We haven't seen the council since, well, the incident that occurred at Uran's Tower. And, we're not sure where they might be hiding. They're certainly not in Walkeen's Landing anymore, as it has, of course, been goldified. And the tree, they did quite a bit of damage to it, and I don't know if you noticed when you walked here this morning, but It's starting to slowly crumble. Luckily, it's crumbling into sort of a chalky, ashy substance, so it doesn't seem to be too dangerous for us on the ground. Just probably going to require a bit of cleanup. I'm not sure where they got explosive of that caliber, but that's a problem for a later date. Stahl has helpfully informed us that Victor has made absolutely no movements since the appearance of Blind Arlen at the tree. I wish I had better news, but we don't know what our enemies are doing, only that they are building a line against us.
So, is reconnaissance in order, then?
Reconnaissance appears to be the word of the day.
Shit. We suck at that.
Well...
Wait, word of the day? Just went to the word of the day.
H.
Shut the fuck up.
You're saying the word of the day so fast. It's like that's one word.
What's Jeff and John Bones' passives?
20.
Really high. 19 and 20, I think.
John Bones, you hear something.
I hear something.
But you're not sure what it is. It's sort of like...
Can I do a perception check after he says
sort
he
of-
hears something?
It sort of sounds like this.
God
What direction?
damn.
What direction?
Make a perception check for that.
I can make. Here we go.
Does anybody hear that?
I got 25.
It sounds like it's coming from the floor.
What the fuck?
Under us?
I was just going to say Jeff Rose steps back.
I need everybody to make a dexterity save.
Oh.
I got a 7. I need to make sure it's a -1. Yeah, it is a -1. 7.
Hey, I gotta re-roll this natural 1.
I got a 17.
I got a 12.
Jesus, you?
16.
Yeah, I rolled real bad.
I got an 11.
Modified 20.
Modified 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everybody just post yours in the chat. Just always.
Ronick, are you awake? I
Oh.
thought I heard him snoring.
That is the literal
Ronick!
fastest time.
Maybe I'll roll for him.
Just roll for him, yeah.
He just got here!
Well, you
kind
know.
of. He also said that he was practically falling asleep. I remember hearing this today. He was really tired. He came back from a party. His cousin's party or something.
I've never known a
Let me look
man
at his stats.
to be so skilled at...
He did good.
Narcolepsy.
17. Lucifer got a 17.
Okay. Okay. So, let's see. 17, 11, 16, 12. 17 loose. 20 Johnny. An immense detonation erupts underneath all of your feet. Feet. You see?
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Listen, man.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
The wood splinters up from underneath you, and everything is white and fire and smoke. And it feels like you've been hit in the chest with a meteor. As the smoke clears, those of you who rolled under an 18.
Fuck!
Two
I
of you-
rolled an
two-
18!
Two of you guys got 17, so I was like,
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna dominable this.
you can't now, it's too late. It's
You
been
can
way too
reroll
long.
A save, you fail.
It's been way too long.
You didn't know
But,
you
but,
failed it
but
until
he
just
didn't
now.
know he failed until now.
Ugh, I guess he's right.
You
I wish I
guess
could do the
he's
same
right,
for
bitch.
Lucifit.
He is right.
Fuck.
Ain't
I
no
was
guessing
like,
about
man, he
that.
did good, but he didn't.
I rolled a 21 on that one.
You succeed. Those of you who failed take 106 points of fire damage.
Oh my god.
Man, I really wish I had
Lucifit
remembered
is
to ask him about
down.
I'm alive!
Absorb elements.
Wait, absorb elements. You're right. Thank you. How does that
Oh, do
work?
I have absorbed elements? Okay.
Well,
I do!
yeah.
I'm absorbing elements.
I'm good.
Hold on. I haven't looked at his.
Same.
Those of you who have absorb elements, I'm gonna say that John Bones could have done it because he was. Nah, yeah. I'm gonna say make a
Said under, and then
make a dexterity
Another
check.
dex.
Would,
just to check to see how
would my
quickly you can
longbow
cast
have
it.
warned us?
What?
Would my longbow have warned us?
Oh, does it have danger sense?
Even
It-
your companions
it-
within 30 feet cannot be surprised unless
This isn't.
incapacitated.
This isn't really a surprise. It's not like an ambush. It's more of something
I mean,
suddenly
you can hear
occurring.
it ticking, I guess.
John Bones did say under us right
Hold
before.
up.
Thing went.
Which is why I'm letting you roll at all. Let me just look this up. Longbow warning.
Okay,
Or
so
it's
I
not
think
longbow
this
warning,
one
weapon
is
of warning.
actually good this time. Like, I have a good feeling about this roll this time.
Hold up, I just wanna fucking.
If he fails this, I'm not gonna do anything, but I'm gonna be surprised.
I got a nat 20. If, you know... We
Oh, but you would have still been up. I mean, like, you can still absorb.
Yeah,
Elephants. I said elephants.
I
It
can
wasn't
still
on
absorb
purpose.
elements, so therefore I don't, like...
You take as
take-
much damage, yeah.
Yeah, instead of 100... Or
Hold up.
I have
I
100.
understand.
I cannot find any rules on this.
On what?
I'm gonna say that you would have gotten a tingle, so, yeah. So I'll let you guys who have absorb elements have been able to cast it.
Oh, okay.
Hooray!
So you guys are able to cast it just as you see it burst. You're like, oh, instinctively absorb elementing as this shatters the building around you. You can see wood and smoke and just everything flying in every direction.
So it's half the damage?
It's half.
Yes.
Okay, and it was 106. Divided by 2.
So those of you who got a, which is just Johnny,
And Slayer.
and Slayer.
I have absorb elements.
Well,
Yeah, no.
aside from the people who had...
Yeah, I realized after I said it.
Oh, I should point out this this one ignores resistances, so
Wait,
Oh yeah.
so what does that mean?
I
fire
haven't
resistances. No, I mean this
But-
this effect ignores fire
Oh, but
resistances.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Well,
yeah.
I didn't know if
So,
you guys were,
then
so I
until
thought
then-
I'd point it out.
Yeah. I was still dividing it by 2, yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't
okay.
dividing it by
Yeah.
45.
Yeah, so
Alright.
divide it by 2 because it's.
Yeah, I did. I'll just...
Do you have absorb elements?
I'm trying to
Slayer?
use
No, my
Oh.
Frostbrand.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Hold on. How does that work? Does it have to just be equipped or out?
I don't remember.
I'm just gonna look it up real quick.
Oh.
While you hold the sword.
Amber Alert!
Amber Alert.
Gray Jeep!
Oh no.
It says while you
Not a-
hold the
not
sword,
a good
Slayer,
idea.
so I don't think you would have gotten it.
Alright.
It's at 23 HP.
this massive explosion goes off, and I need all of you to roll.
Another? Yeah.
Just give me a d20. How about?
Can I take the 20 that I rolled for the
No.
dex check?
I mean, you could have silently done that.
Yeah, but you didn't. You should
now,
have lied
now we
to
all
me.
know. So everyone needs
I got
to roll
a
another
nat 20.
d20. Everyone needs to roll another d20.
That laugh tells me he didn't get a nat 20.
I rolled
Jumper.
it. It hit my butt. It hit my grinder. And it gave me
my
a
balls.
nat 20. My dudes.
Balls.
Sorry.
My nuts.
My dude.
Okay.
Speak up.
Just put it in the chat when you
Oh,
roll
okay.
it. Jimbo?
I'm
I
like,
got a.
Was that just a straight 20?
Yeah,
Okay,
just
making sure. Okay, everybody rolled really high.
isn't it great?
no, you're right.
Isn't that straight? No, I'm just kidding.
Listen here.
Well, I mean, Wizlore is at 0 HP right now. So.
Oh yeah, Wizlore wouldn't have gotten a roll. Who got knocked down by that?
I think only Wizlore.
Did
'cause
Johnny survive it?
saved.
Oh, Johnny
you
saved.
said.
Loosefake absorbed. Slayer's got enough health. Yeah.
And also saved.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, you guys, all of you except for Wizlore, managed to avoid being pinned by rubble
Ooh.
as the structure collapses around you. And you can see the chaos of the other side of the room as it's just hard to tell like what's going on over there through the smoke and the fire, but you know Wizlore is pinned.
Okay, I'm gonna start searching.
Send me a death save, Wizlore, as they start to dig. You guys can try to make make an investigation and then a strength.
I'm gonna draw my sword.
Okay.
Not gonna extinguish anything. Or
Right.
are there fires around
There
us?
are some fires actually burning.
I'm gonna extinguish them.
Okay. Slayer starts to try to put out some of these raging fires.
Well,
can
no,
do
my
so-
frostbrand has. When I unsheath it, I can extinguish non-magical fires within 50 feet or something.
Okay, so Slayer just
That's
puts
really
puts
useful.
those fuckers out.
That's really,
and he
really
also
useful.
puts Loosefig out as well.
Loosefig dies on the spot.
Damn.
It's like Charizard.
Yeah, exactly.
It's within 30 feet.
30
Okay.
feet.
So flames within 30 feet are extinguished, which is most of the fires in the area. So you do a pretty good job.
Loosefig rolls investigation 19 plus 8, whatever that number, 27.
Scrabbling through the rubble, Loosefig is able to detect what appears to be just the corner of Wizlore's hand, sort of like emerging from underneath the rubble.
Oh, he's gonna start trying to pick it up. Johnny's fucking useless though.
If you want to try to start digging him out, you can make a strength to try and lift the rubble out of the way.
Wait, what's underneath? Is there like dirt underneath?
Yes.
Okay, Johnny can actually help with molars
Okay.
a little bit. Okay, anyway, sorry, strength check you said?
Yeah, if whoever is trying to dig him out.
Well, not
Group effort?
not Johnny. Johnny's not doing the strength stuff. But can he get help with it since Johnny's helping with
Well, is anybody helping him?
Well, is anyone gonna help me?
I don't know if I can, but
Slayer will.
Johnny doesn't
I
have a
could try.
hand.
I could try anyways.
Slayer
He
comes
can-
over to help, and John Bones comes over to help.
Okay. 16 plus 2 is 18. What does help mean? Do I roll again?
Roll with advantage.
Oh, I don't know if I'll roll better the second time. I rolled exactly the same. Wait, what did I get? Wait, 16 plus, I said 18. Oh no, I didn't get it different. Now it's 21.
21. Do you have that much strength?
2. Lucifer has +2 and I rolled a 19.
Oh, I thought you were fucking doing it as Johnny for a second. I was like, what?
No. Yeah, no. Lucifer is the one with good eyes and better strength, and I'm like, Johnny can help with his molder.
Lusvik, Slayer, and John Bones begin to lift it up. Give me another death save, Whistler. As you guys start to lift it up, and as you lift, you can see the form of Whistler's slumped halfling body just underneath there, lying in just blood and ash.
Okay, as they lift it up, Johnny can pull him out.
Okay, Johnny drags him out of there. You can attempt to stabilize him with a medicine check or spare the dying or something.
I can spare the dying.
Okay. Luckily he had passed both of his death saves, but you are able to stabilize Whistler and keep him from dying. As you can see over on the other side, it looks like Raid and Meredith are leading the expedition to try to dig people out. It looks like more people got buried over on that side.
Lucifer's gonna leap up and he's going to keep helping.
Okay.
He's a hero!
You can see Big Meat crawling his way out with an unconscious Guy and an unconscious Michael in his hands, just dragging them out and depositing them on the ground like, do not like bang!
Same.
I'm screaming for Kella as Johnny.
Make a perception check.
Okay, I'm also calling for her though. She can answer if she wants. No, it's not very good. Perception, 11.
You actually do see Kella.
But she's not responding.
You see
Not good.
her hand emerging from the rubble, just sort of like pawing at the air.
I know that hand anywhere.
And you can see Meredith and Raid on the other side are trying to, it looks like they're trying to pull out the king.
No, I'm going for Kella.
Okay.
And, Johnny's like, Loosefig, help me with this! And of course, Loosefig does what Johnny said.
Well, he doesn't get to decide for himself because he's asleep! So,
I mean, to be honest, I think Loosefig would have done what Johnny said anyway.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, he's been snoring.
Yeah, no, I thought I heard him snoring
that
earlier.
might...
Like,
There was just a plane passing overhead. You might have heard that from me.
No, it was he
Yeah.
lit up.
No,
he lit up.
I've been hearing him. He's been snoring.
yeah, no, I heard snore earlier.
HK, you want to give the trumpet noise a try just to see?
Okay.
Instantly snoring.
He responds.
He fell in deeper. Somebody call him. Wake him up.
Oh, I can do that.
Ironic.
Wake
Yeah,
his
go ahead.
bitch ass up!
He seems to
will-
be really into the wizard state RP.
Ronick is a heavy fucking sleeper.
He tires
Boy.
himself out with relentless amounts of RP for about 30 minutes.
And then goes
I mean,
to sleep
Ronick
instantly.
has a lot of energy when he's awake.
And he uses a lot
He's a man of
energy.
extremes. There's never a Ronick at 50. It's 0 or 100. There's no in between.
Damn. Life really do be like
I
that?
don't hear his phone ringing in the background.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna mute him.
Amazing, isn't it?
I think his phone is off.
I'm muting him. If he starts to talk, let me know, but he's muted for now.
I'll try to remember. I'll try to remember that he's muted and you can't hear him.
Look, I'll make it easy.
Just
There.
move him into the stream place.
That's a good. I don't.
That's a
think,
good idea.
I don't know if I can do that. Do it.
KMS,
Hey,
would you be
KMS.
able to do that?
Yeah.
Put him in the
And
screen
then he'll
place.
notice that he's like not in there.
Into the screen.
And then we don't have to mute him, you know.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We'll be able to know exactly when he awakens.
Hold on a second. I gotta rename it again.
No.
Dream. I knew it.
Yeah.
Dream place.
I love it.
Um.
All right, so what's right? Okay. I don't know. I mean, like, you guys can like help dig out the king, or you can help dig out Killa. I'm
Who
gonna
needs
roll
more
us.
help?
I'm gonna.
Johnny,
roll
will, I mean,
it looks like
Jeffro
it looks
and
like
Johnny.
It looks like Raid and Meredith are together trying to pull the king out. So probably Killa.
Alright, I'll help.
Yeah, no, because those are like the
Hold
two
on.
strongest dudes in the entire army. Like the king has a good. They got the.
They went right for their sovereign.
I mean, like, yeah, and I mean, those were the two guys you'd want to have going for you.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yes.
What?
I have a +1 dexterity. I passed that save.
Okay, so
I got 19.
wait, what? Dexterity?
Yeah, I mixed it up with my strength.
Matt,
Here,
you
just
gotta
keep
read
going,
your,
I'll-
you gotta
I'll-
read your
Okay.
sheet.
So wait, is anyone helping Loosefit with their strength?
Slayer.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I go
Because I
help 'em.
rolled twice.
Okay, so roll with
Um,
advantage.
Yeah, I did that, and
Just run around, help everyone.
21. Wait, again. That's fun.
You man. Yes, I know, Matt. You got a 19. Just.
No, I'm just messaging you, so you know.
Bleep.
Whatever. So, you guys together managed to push this rubble out of the way and pull Kella out. Who's just, oh, fucking Christ! Just like her hair is all fucked. There's soot in her face, and she's like, "Where's the rest?" Oh.
How are you feeling? How many fingers am I holding up?
Fucking too many.
The answer was not any. I don't have any hands. Oh no, she's losing it, you guys.
No.
You can see, you can see,
Somebody heal her.
you can see Guy going like, over there, like coming to consciousness. Big Meat is poking Michael in the face.
Wait, is Michael unconscious?
He appears to be.
Oh, I'm gonna crawl over there really quick. I'll be like 1 second, Killa. And I'm
Mikey,
gonna
wake up.
crawl over there and I'm gonna stabilize him at least.
Okay, you...
In case he needed it.
You cast Spare the Dying on him?
Uh-huh.
It's weird, it feels like it doesn't take.
I put my ear to his chest.
Nope.
He's dead.
No.
You say this aloud?
I don't say it in my brain.
Kella says, "Fucking Christ!" Runs over there and is gonna try to cast Revivify on him.
Oh.
That's expensive.
And just sort of drops down and just...
But we know he's worth it.
And you watch Michael go...
How much is it?
What the fuck just
diamond
happened?
dust. It's diamond dust.
And Guy, lying on his back, says, "You died!" And Michael goes, "What?"
Michael doesn't
Yeah,
say.
no, your heart stopped beating. Your brain also stopped working.
It's crazy, Michael. You were dead.
Jeez, I'm just blinking. I didn't have time to respond to any of this.
You see a portion of the rubble just burst outwards, and you see Amir dragging himself out with Jessica, just like, "I'm okay. Oh, there goes some teeth."
Damn.
I'm gonna change
What-
my
how's
outfit to be
Jessica?
a lot more menacing now.
Okay. How's Jessica look?
Yeah.
Not good.
Unconscious?
It appears to be.
I try to stabilize her.
It does take.
Okay.
Wait,
where's your cat?
I did not bring him to the meeting. That was the best decision I have ever made.
You've done well.
I didn't think Yasuo would enjoy having a war council. She is a pacifist at heart. Oh, why am I making jokes? Oh, I think I broke all of my ribs.
Here.
Jessica had actually failed both of her death saves, so.
Oh.
That was pretty close.
Okay, who else? Everybody. Oh, who else?
By the way, you can see Michael.
We're deep.
You can see Michael. Just sort of like his shirt has pretty much just been shredded, and there's this massive jagged gouge across his torso, up to like his neck, just peeking a little bit above where the shirt line would be. And you can see from the Revivify it's sealing up a little bit. But Michael has a horrific scar from a lucky roll on the lingering injuries table.
At least he didn't lose his feet.
At least he didn't lose his feet.
Because you wouldn't be able to heal that up from the fire like you do a scar.
Yeah, they didn't have no feed.
Deeps.
You don't see deeps anywhere.
Okay. Lusvik, use your special eyes. Which one is it? Perception or is it?
Investigation at this point, because it's...
Okay, that's good. That's his good one.
You can see,
Natural fun! Sorry.
Natural 1?
I said no, funny.
Oh, so natural 20.
Yeah, it's the squid. I rolled on the squid.
You see, the top of a bald head, sticking out of the rubble. That's about all you see.
Okay, Lusvik points and he says, "Over there!" And then he goes, and then everyone goes, right? Everyone follows.
Big Meat stomps over to grab some of it.
Some of the head.
No, the rubble. He's trying to like.
Okay, be careful.
Jesus.
You're going to bury somebody else.
He just throws it aside. And Deeps is out cold.
Crushed.
Okay, Johnny crawls in there, and he'll do his thing.
Okay.
Pat. Stabilize him. That's the word. Not pat.
Deeps is he's alive. he's made it.
Maybe we can drag him over to people over here. Maybe.
You can see Lady Valise has broken out of the rubble right now, and it looks like she's tending to the king, who is looking pretty bad.
But not dead.
It's hard to tell. They're kind of all surrounding him.
You guys, maybe we can go check that out.
If he needs to be resurrected,
also,
I got that.
And now you can hear. Fuck!
What?
No.
What?
And you can see Keen Haitian dragging himself out of the rubble. You can see his face is a mask of blood, and there is a huge, what looks like a chunk of wood or something lodged in the side of his face where his right eye would be.
Oh.
And he's just, oh fuck!
Can someone heal him? Somebody, Jeffro, somebody.
Why are you calling on me? Oh, right. I forgot this is a very stressful situation, Johnny. I just
Calla runs over to heal him.
I heal.
Okay.
It's okay, we gotta calm down, boys.
I mean, I wouldn't yell at my girlfriend, but I'll yell at Jeffro.
Start trying to tend to him, extracting that piece of rubble, and discovering that he has pretty conclusively lost that eye. Rolled bad on the lingering injuries and
Did
rolled
it
a
give
natural
him, like,
20
a
to wake
frontal
up.
lobotomy? It might have. Who knows?
Make
Maybe
a
he'll be a nicer-
perception check.
To see if he got a lobotomy?
No.
Okay. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23.
You can see lying a little bit out of the way is what looks like an arm just lying on the dirt.
By itself?
Yep.
There's an arm. I'm gonna pick it up.
Let's do a head count.
Losing, actually be arm count. Anyone losing?
No, I mean a head
I'm
count.
gonna look around the area for the rest of the body.
Make an investigation check.
I'm gonna park. Oh my god. I pointed out to everyone else, by the way, if I'm the only one who saw it. My investigation ain't that good, but 16? I rolled pretty okay.
You can see what looks like part of the shoulder and where an arm used to be of a body just slightly under the rubble.
Okay, loose fake. He'll help me.
Yes.
Why wouldn't he?
Ja, ja, Johnny.
Oh, I thought you said Jar Jar.
Ja.
Ja.
Stop that. Stop that now.
No.
It's Ya, not Jar.
Ja.
Please stop.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so loose fake will attempt to lift. If anyone would like to help, that would be cool.
Slayer, help.
He's so nice. That's a nice cat. Okay, because that wasn't a very good roll. It was a little bit better. 17.
You manage to drag this body out, and it appears to be Lorekeeper Harvin,
Fuck, he's probably died of blood loss.
who looks like
I tried to stabilize him really fast.
It doesn't take.
Yeah, he's died.
It looks
of
like he
blood
was
loss.
close to the blast, and you can see his body is shredded by some sort of shrapnel.
Hello? Harvin's down. Hello?
You can see across the way Valise saying, "I've got the king awake! The king is up! Barely."
Harvin isn't.
What? Kella, staggers over and goes to cast Revivify, but it has
my
been
God,
longer
he's
than a
gone.
minute.
Yeah, no, he's been down for a while.
I mean, I could resurrect the guy if everyone knows.
It's not resurrection. It's reincarnation. That's
No,
different.
Johnny, they're not supposed to know that part. I mean, they're supposed to know that part.
Can anyone cast Speak with Dead? Lorekeeper Harvin is dead.
There is a lot of stuff going on.
I don't know. That's why
I'm
I'm
gonna
yelling it.
vote my
You can see-
reincarnate just in case we have more.
You can see Meredith appears to be slinging the king over his shoulder. And Valise is following him as they're like trying to get the king somewhere that isn't a giant pile of smoldering rubble. And you can see as the king is slung over his shoulder, the king is missing a leg.
It happens. Oh, jeez.
It happens to the best of us.
I'm surprised that. Ooh. I mean, it's not quite as bad as an arm because he'd probably die of blood loss a little bit. I mean, where's it cut off?
Like the upper
At the
thigh.
thigh? Oh shit! No, he would have died almost immediately from that. You got that big old artery right there, bud.
Yeah, he is.
That would have been really quick.
She says he's got him up, but he looks pale and he's just sort of like shaking on the. It doesn't even look like it. He looks like a dummy.
She probably got him at like second 59.
And the Titanic team at this point has all been accounted for and are sort of trying to huddle around and like spitting blood and trying to get a sense of what the fuck just happened, while Michael is having a mental breakdown over the revelation that he was dead for a minute.
It's scary.
Yeah.
It is scary.
Why didn't I say anything? That's
how it
fucked!
is. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I saw stuff.
What? That didn't help!
I mean, maybe
Well,
nobody.
how many people are dead?
Sometimes
Raise your
people don't
hand if
have
you're dead.
I don't know.
Johnny moves the arm closer to Harvin's body and said that wasn't in good taste.
Oh.
Jeffrey.
Jesus Christ, Jeffro.
Sorry, it's a stressful situation.
Well, I guess
that's
I
a
will
famous
try to
psychology
carry
theory.
Harvin's body closer to where they're
Keen
taking the Keen.
Keen Haitian is like sort of like propping himself up. He's like, has anyone seen Stall?
No.
Oh.
Let's look for him.
Make an investigation check.
I use my intense. I help him because my intensity for my love of Stall right now.
You can roll. You can roll.
Make an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. All right.
He has a minus like 2 to intelligence.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
me
Oh
roll.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, I'm doing
Bad
you a
idea.
favor. Yeah,
Although I
no.
rolled
Jeffro helps Loosefig, or actually it could be Johnny too. I rolled good. If I did it as Loosefig, it would be, since he's the firefighter here, you know. It's 26.
26. You can see what appears to be it looks like maybe it's hard to tell. It might be a knee or something, but it looks blue and large.
Okay, since Johnny is tending to Harvin's dead corpse, it's not a living corpse, it's a dead one.
All corpses are dead. That's why they're corpses.
I can't believe it. It's just gonna be Loosefig that goes over.
And Slayer.
And Slayer, his trusty
Arms.
goon companion and boon companion. And I guess they will try to move the rebel. Barney rebel.
Make a strength with advantage from help.
Okay. It's not that good. 11, 12, 13.
13?
Yeah.
It takes you a little while. You can see it looks like the knee is like twitching a bit.
I mean, that's where a reflex is.
As you are lifting these huge piles of dirt and wood and some stone out of the way. And underneath you finally come to Stall, who is lying on his back, his eyes glassy.
Loosefig's like, Johnny, get over here! And Johnny goes and spares the dying on him. Nope. Okay.
Kella hurries over and is trying to cast Revivify.
Oh, I didn't even have time to yell that he went. She could just read his face.
And Stahl goes,
Oh, thank God. Oh.
Oh, thank God! I thought I was gonna have to reincarnate you. Fuck. Oh shit.
don't you even fucking think about it.
Stahl,
What does everybody have against it? It's Sigil's main practice, bitches.
Stahl
Lord Keeper
survived.
Harvin is
Stahl
dead.
actually survived the explosion and then suffocated,
Oh.
which is
Fair
why
enough.
he was still able to be revivified.
Yeah, well, when you bleed to death, it's...
What just happened?
There was an explosion. Lord Keeper Harvin is dead.
He staggers to his feet and walks over, and like almost slips on the rubble. Like,
I'm gonna, as Luzvik, I'm gonna try to help him walk. Where are we going?
Oh, Jeffro's also helping.
and he walks over to Harvin,
Oh, okay. That's what I saw.
and he sort of kneels down. He says, "Yes, he is dead." You see Keen Haitian standing off to the side a little bit, like having torn off part of his shirt and just sort of tried to wrap it around his head to stop the bleeding from his eye. He says, "You gotta be fucking kidding me." And Stahl says, "We should take him out of here, bring him somewhere that is not a pile of rubble and fire. This is not a place for men such as these to lay." And he picks up Harvin and sort of hoists him over his
the
shoulder.
arm on top of him.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, I guess Luzvik's gonna do one last scan for any survivors. before
Scanning
he leaves
around, it looks like
ground zero.
it looks like pretty much everybody has been accounted for at this point.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Luzvik has really good eyes. Well, at least looking for things that he doesn't recognize.
Stahl walks off with Harvin, and Deeps at this point is sort of staggering to his feet, like dazed, and he says, "Does anybody know where the king is?"
He went that way. He's not in good shape, but he's alive.
Fucking Christ.
He currently doesn't have a leg. One. He's a single leg.
He has one leg.
And Deeps kind of touches his neck, and you can see there's like this twisting of a burn scar, just like seared across his neck. He's fuck. My throat doesn't feel so good. I gotta say to the king.
Yeah, you go do that.
And he starts heading off in that direction.
I guess. Well, let's leave ground zero. Who needs help walking?
Michael is despondent, and
Okay.
Amir
And
is
Luzvik-
carrying him over his shoulder.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I guess Luzvik isn't allowed to pick people.
Nope.
Yeah.
You can see
Whistler
Big
needs to be
Meat
carried.
honestly looks okay.
He's got too much meat. It's 12-6,
well,
by the way.
Luzvik does carry Whistler
And as he carries me, I think
because he's
I say
unconscious.
Big Meat has Guy like on one shoulder and Jessica on the other, and is just like sort of walking out of this area.
Lumbering out
Yeah.
with beast of burden.
And Kella's like, is that everybody? Are we...
Dead.
As far as I can see, yes.
Kella looks at unconscious Wizlor and just puts her hand on him and casts Cure Wounds.
Oh.
Wizlor, you gain... Oh, that's fucking good. You gain 13 hit points.
Oh. What? Lusvik, I thought you weren't allowed to do this.
I'm sorry, you were unconscious. I thought it was okay.
It wasn't.
It's okay. What happened?
There was an explosion. They know where we are. Let's get out of here.
I'm going to just lie down in your arms for a little while longer.
Okay.
Wizlor.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
that's so
there's
adorable,
consent,
little
there's consent, so I
Wizlor.
will
Taking
do
a
it.
little nap. See, who doesn't like reincarnation? Look at him, he's so cute.
Watch yourself,
I mean,
Jethro.
his lore was always cute.
If we didn't have any kind of resurrection powers or
I
healing...
mean, I have reincarnation.
Shut the
He
fuck up.
calls that resurrection interchangeably.
I mean, it is. You're alive in a new body. Could be sexy, could be not sexy. Could be a
Jeffro,
happy.
Jeffro,
It doesn't matter what. It only matters.
Jeffro, could you shut the fuck up?
Yes.
Thanks. She goes off to join the rest of the team.
Jeffro will continue mumbling about the powers of reincarnation, how great it is.
Fair enough. Alright, so we are all leaving Ground Zero.
Yeah.
This forsaken place.
What's today's date?
Oh, good question.
Why would you say something like that to me?
Can't believe you've done this.
Why would you put this evil on me?
Why would you put this evil on me, Ricky Bobby?
My name is not Ricky Bobby, it's Bobby Ricky, right? Get that shit straight.
What?
Let's
Yeah,
call
you
it,
said it right.
it's probably like... What's the... Zhu, do you have my months file? Because I don't have mine.
Oh, yeah. I think that it's still crossed, but let me grab. SINDROA months is somewhere in here. There it is.
Wait,
Okay.
no, I found it. That's
I'm
probably
serious.
like the...
It might be rest now, but
I think it's like probably the first couple days of rest.
Mm-hmm.
we need some rest.
Yeah, there we go. This is a national
We like
tragedy.
just woke up too.
Yeah. First thing in the morning. A bombing.
Worst thing in the morning. Look.
Nice. This totally beats that soggy blueberry muffin I had.
That was the worst thing in the morning.
It beats it in being bad, I mean.
Diamond District. Okay, so as we come upon, I mean, I don't know, are we allowed to like go to where the king is, or is like that like roped off?
You can go in that direction, and also
Seems to be where they
you can see what looks like a couple of plumes of smoke coming from a few different areas in this district.
I don't like that. I don't like that. What does that mean?
And you can see soldiers are like running around in a panic, essentially, like trying to clear rubble out of the way of Ground Zero, and this is raised high alert. You're not sure what those plumes of smoke are.
Can Lusvik look in?
Yeah,
he
he sees the
investigate?
smoke.
Can he investigate?
Well, he'd have to walk over in that direction.
I mean, he has legs, unlike
Okay.
some people.
So you start heading over in that direction, and you can see what looks like It might have been maybe the general store or something. And it is burst apart and burning.
So, is it only the adjacent buildings?
No. You see smoke coming from farther afield as well.
So that doesn't necessarily mean that they knew where we were? Exactly where we were? Perhaps.
It is hard to say.
Well, it looks like it was blown apart, right? The general store?
It looks like it was exploded.
Okay. So, I mean, like, they exploded other adjacent and not so adjacent.
Well, you can see a number of dead soldiers and wounded ones being pulled out.
Okay. Alright, well, so we got that information at least.
Yep.
What do you guys want to do?
Jeffro is kind of going with the flow now.
He kind of does that a lot.
I mean, after something big like that.
I mean, do you guys want to check on the king, or you want to, like...
I mean, probably, yeah, I guess.
I'm guessing that's where
which
a lot of the
king?
action is. Unless you guys want to, like, help pull soldiers out or something. I don't know if that's an option.
I think we got plenty of people that could already do that, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It does look like at this point the soldiers who were not caught in what now appears to be a series of explosions across the district, they're mobilizing for a search and rescue effort.
Okay. So, I think the place where the action is probably around the king right now. I guess we should let him know that we're alive. They didn't. Walking over to the king.
Okay.
Sure.
I don't know, I am.
No, I agree. It was just, I don't know. It was weird.
You can... Heading off in that direction to the building where they dragged the king to. You head inside and you can see Raid and Meredith. Well, Meredith is trying to get out of the armor he had been wearing, which looks to be pretty damaged by this blast. It took a lot of the brunt of it for him. You can see the king is propped up on a bed on the far side with Lady Valise. It looks like she's currently bandaging and tourniqueting his leg. Whatever she can get a hold of, the little bit that remains. And he is just like pale and like wheezing and like staring down. Keen Haitian is off to the side, and Stahl is trying to like work on what's going on with his eye there, and he's like, stand still. He's like, "You're poking me in the fucking..." And Lorekeeper Harvin's body is lying on another bed, the arm where it should be, and the only person over there is Raid, who's just sort of sitting in a chair next to it, looking at the body. That's what you see when you come in.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized there might be clues.
Time
That
for a
might have
trial.
been what Lucifer would have thought.
It's trial time.
All right, here I go.
Look for clues.
I mean, at ground zero.
I'm looking on the floor.
Well,
Of
we
this
need to go back
room?
to ground.
I
Oh,
my-
yeah, that's a good idea too.
Go for it. What'd you get?
6.
6?
Yeah, investigation.
You're still pretty dazed. You've still got some pretty bad tinnitus going on. It's just...
I grab my eye and I twist it so it looks out again inside of my head. There we go.
Well, since Lusvik thought about the clue thing, can he roll?
Sure.
That's not too good. But he's got a big plus. 9 plus 8 is 17, right? Yeah.
17?
Yeah.
And he's investigating the floor in this building?
Yeah, right now he's investigating the any threats around here first.
So checking the floorboards and stuff, just sort of like...
Yeah. He knows a lot about wood, so he knows when there's something behind it.
He finds a... Sounds kind of hollow. And...
Oh, he rips that shit up.
Listening in, you can hear what it sounds like.
Oh, sorry. Fuck! There's a bomb in here!
Everyone goes, what the fuck?
There's a bomb in I'm gonna try to...
Do what you're gonna do! Do what you're gonna do!
Hold on, I don't actually know his spells.
How do we stop a bomb?
I don't know any of his spells, so I don't have an idea right now. I guess he's gonna rip open the floorboard or try to.
Make a strength roll.
It's time for bomb defusal.
Okay. I guess it's like 2.
Player's gonna start evacuating people.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Valise is already, like, trying to hoist, the king up and, like, trying to carry him out, and the king's just going, Stall, just, like, grabs, fucking Keen and just starts dragging him out. Raid is like, and is going to try to pick up the body of Harvin, and race him out of there, and, Meredith is trying to get to the door, but he's, like, halfway out of his armor, and is like, fucking... I mean, he's not like that, he's like...
Johnny's gonna dimension door him out, if
Okay.
you can get to him.
He is able to get out.
Cool. By the way, Lusvik rolled a really funny big one.
Okay, what do you get?
I rolled the squid. I don't know if you heard me scream, but I screamed.
So what'd you get?
I got a natural 20.
Oh, you said squid, so...
Yeah, the squid is the 20 on Kraken dice.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a little crack.
Lusvik grabs those floorboards and just... Ooh, I belched in the middle of that word.
Oh, you're like my boyfriend.
Just tears them out of the fucking floorboards and just tears the floorboards out of the floorboards. He tears the floorboards up and hurls them aside. And beneath you can see this twisted... it's like... It looks like iron pipes encircling some sort of, like, sphere or something. Just of, like, corrugated metal. And it's just emitting from it now much louder.
Okay, I don't think Lusvik is able to comprehend this, right?
Make it go away.
Johnny, make it go away!
Is Lusvik able to comprehend what the hell
Make an
this
intelligence
is?
check.
Okay. Wait a minute. Autoluke's resilient sphere. What does it do?
Makes a sphere around something that is totally and completely invincible to all force.
I don't know if Ronik has this prepared, because this is like a sheet that he sent me months ago.
I think he usually has it prepared. I think he always is looking for a reason to use it.
He really likes to use that spell.
Yeah, let's say that he does, because it's like a new day, and like technically I was controlling him at the beginning of this new day, so I'm gonna have him prepare it.
Run.
I'm gonna Odaloo's Resilient Spirit. I'm gonna attempt to.
Lucific
Would that do something? I don't even know if that would do something.
casts Odaloo's Resilient Sphere on this object. A shimmering bubble of force just expands around it just as it detonates. Instinctively, everybody flinches. But it's okay. It's been contained by the sphere. And as the
Holy
smoke...
shit, I'm kicking ass.
As the smoke within, no, it doesn't dissipate because it's in a sphere, so it's just a ball of smoke.
Oh, it looks like a rememberal.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Boo! Read another book!
I mean, like, I don't know, that was my childhood, dude.
Boo! Childhood!
Yeah, who has one of
I mean,
those these days?
it's a children's
Straight up.
book.
Boo!
Why would somebody have a
I didn't
childhood?
read it yesterday.
Why would somebody have a childhood? That's ridiculous, dude.
I mean, like, okay, it wasn't my childhood, it was in my childhood. It wasn't a major part of it.
Why would anybody have anything even as a small part of their childhood? Your childhood should be bland and lifeless.
Speaking of my childhood, really quick, so back to Blue Dogs, right? So this was like 1999? Yeah, 1999, 2000. So I don't know if you guys know that song by the Baha Man.
I'm afraid I do.
Yeah, so like, you know, that was like a thing during that time, yeah? And they'd play Who Let the Dogs Out.
For unfortunately
Every
several
time
years
we got a
thereafter.
goal, the parents would play Who Let the Dogs Out every time we got a goal.
One of the worst songs of all time.
It was, we loved it. Us 9-year-olds loved it.
Who
We
let
all
them?
Fortnite
3-year-olds
danced
also
to it.
loved it.
We never did find out who let them out, which is the
Yeah,
weird
no.
part.
By the end of the song, you know, there's no closure.
That one, a Grammy.
That
Did it?
doesn't mean it's good.
It won Best Song of the Year.
That doesn't mean it's good.
It doesn't
I mean, it's right
mean-
there in the title.
It means that a lot of people liked it. Anyway, what was I doing? Yeah, okay, I guess, I guess I'll just... How long does this happen for?
It's like a minute.
I mean, like, I guess there's really no point in me keeping it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that and let the smoke disperse. Hotbox in here.
The smoke disperses and a mess of broken metal and shrapnel just clatters to the ground.
Can I get a good look at it? Like, just look at the pieces of it, I
Sure.
guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe even gather them.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I guess I'll gather them and I'll figure out. I'll have Ronick figure out how he's gonna examine them because I'm not smart like him.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm gonna exit the building. I think it kind of goes without saying. We probably shouldn't enter any buildings.
They sound dangerous now.
You can see, having been distracted by your blast, you didn't hear some other ones, and you can see more plumes of smoke than you had seen previously.
I think we should get out of this part of the city.
That might
Entirely.
be prudent.
Everybody.
The
We need to
entire
go.
this entire part of
We
the
might
bomb.
need to evacuate the. Oh
Ra-
my God, we're giving up so much territory, but
Ra-
there's nothing we can do.
Raid is, he's nearby, and we just got this part of, we
Okay,
can't,
well, it seems like they booby-trapped it, right?
if we fall back,
Yes.
we
We
will,
can retake it.
do you know how hard it's going to be to get back into the city? We barely got it in the first place!
So should we stay here?
I don't fucking know.
Oh,
How could
okay.
this happen?
Oh, okay, so it sounds like you're just complaining. Okay, cool. We're gonna leave now.
Well,
Jeff-
hold
He-
on. If
he-
there's like.
He
Hmm.
punches Jeffro directly in the face.
Okay, stop. Stop it.
That's a 21. Jeffrey, you take 7 points of damage as he just... Keep your mouth shut, lizard!
Damn.
This isn't your city, this isn't your fucking plane! Stay out of it!
You're right.
And he
Tensions are high.
I start casting Windwalk.
What's that?
Well, hold on.
stomps off to where the king is.
Yeah, I guess we should go to where the king is, because I mean, like, I don't want to leave these guys right now.
Tony,
What if
I really
Victor,
think we
what
need
if
to get
Victor
out of here.
gave
This
the
every...
CAC explosives?
He did.
Fucking.
That is the exact why. That is exactly why. This is that's happening. Either way, we need to get out of here before we all fucking blow up.
Well, hold on.
You have 60 seconds
let
to
us
decide
confer,
before
let
I
us
cast
confer
this.
very fast. Let us
You have
confer.
60 seconds to decide before Windwalk goes off.
Okay, well you.
All right.
I am.
I think you have to be willing to.
You do.
So
But
Yeah,
she
no.
has
So
to
I
make
mean,
up her
like,
mind in 60
if
seconds
I
to
don't
be
do
willing
it
or
fast
not.
enough, he'll leave without me. And
Yup.
okay. I'm gonna step on over to where the people are.
Okay.
Me too.
At this point, the king, dazed and battered, is coming to consciousness, or has come to consciousness shortly before, and is Harvin the only one? Is there anyone else?
Well, I mean, quite a few soldiers, but of the higher rank.
How many places
Yes.
did they hit?
What?
How did they get them in
I don't
position so
know.
quickly?
You know.
We held this. We took this place from Goldboy yesterday.
I'm thinking magic shenanigans.
They were probably
You
already here.
should rest, King Iraq. I'm gonna talk to the more conscious people.
We were all pretty fucked up, weren't we?
I need. Shit, fuck. He's
I'm
barely
gonna let him.
conscious.
I am turning to someone else. I'm letting him close his eyes. Hello. What are we doing?
Valise, who is has been standing by the king, says, I don't know. I would say that lies up to the king, but he's barely
He
able to keep his
can't.
eyes open.
He can't. We need to delegate to some. Like, who is the second in command?
That'd be Meritus.
Okay, Meredith. Oh wait, I dimensioned or you're like probably where I left you,
Yeah.
which is right here. Hello.
Meredith
No,
is limping in this direction, having gotten out of his armor, which
I messaged Meredith. Meredith, what should we do?
give me a moment to think.
Okay, I'll message you again in a moment.
And he
Tap me on the shoulder when you have an idea.
he walks over and he looks at the king and he looks at the burning fires. And then you hear and Meredith just looks up and he raises his hand and he twirls it and points towards the gate.
All right.
Thank you.
And Valise says, fuck. Alright. I'll take the king. I've got the king. And Raid says, we're leaving like this! Fuck! Fuck! And he turns to some of the soldiers. He says, we're falling back! Spread the word! We need to get the fuck out of here! Shit! And, he says, grab what you can!
Awkwardly letting him have his tantrum.
And you can see soldiers now mobilizing to try to fall back. Yeah. In a panic, the Ebrians move out as quickly as they can, and you hear a couple more behind you as you guys are passing through the gates and heading south, and you can see the Ebrians looking back at the smoke rising over the city they just took as they flee it again.
The part of the city that they just took.
Well,
which was a big part. We got like the majority of. Okay. All right. Who let the dogs out?
it is a grim march back to...
Are we going back in the forest?
Back to Sarfield.
Okay, thank God.
Where...
What if they trapped Sarfield?
Johnny,
Luke,
they probably
Luke is
did.
paranoid as hell.
Oh, John.
Oh,
I hate Mondays.
I know.
And you can see soldiers setting up triage camps for these wounded soldiers that they've just had to cart back, like just desperately trying to treat them on the march. You can see Valise and Meredith bringing the king into that main building. And Raid following through with his greatsword out, and you can see as they pass through the door, Raid is smashing apart the floorboards with his sword.
Okay. He's being proactive. That's good.
You see the Titanic team setting up in the corner. Michael is still kind of panicked, having like a panic attack.
Who
And
isn't?
Amir is just sort of sitting with him, like, Yeshua wants to help you, Yeshua is your friend. And Michael's like, I don't want to talk to no fucking cats right now, man.
Have him pet the cat. It'll lower his blood pressure a little.
Meow.
And there you are in Sarfield.
Alright, I guess as Lusvik, he can go into the buildings and check them more gently.
More gently than Raid.
Yeah, you know, just like the rest of the buildings.
Raid's
That'll
not
be like
taking
his
no damn
little,
chances.
yeah, that'll be his little job. Right, just checking for stuff.
Alright.
Yeah.
You check a number of buildings, but you don't come across anything that leads you to believe that these are also trapped.
Alright.
It seems that you have managed to fall back to a relatively safe location.
Until we go to sleep. Then the bomb fairy will come. God.
Yeah.
Alright, well. What say y'all?
Yee, and I cannot stress this enough. Ha.
Yeehaw. That's what you say.
Ye. Oh. On the first day,
It was a
Of
bomb.
the
there
first
was
grade.
ye.
Okay.
And on the second,
God said, let there be ha.
and so there was ha.
There's a huge piece of shrapnel sticking out of the side of Whistler's head.
It was.
Hold
I
on,
think
John.
that's.
I
Oh,
think that's
Whistler,
fine.
It's
you want to
really
put it
cool.
down,
You
John?
look like Big Bob.
Thank you.
You realize that that actually isn't Whistler. That's Venom lore.
Oh.
What?
And then Whistler walks around the corner not having a big spike sticking out of it.
Venom Lord goes,
Shit.
We are farmers.
Bum, bum,
Bum, bum, bum, bum.
I don't get it, but
I can't believe they said that in the Venom film, PG-13, Sony Pictures.
Like a turd in the wind. That film was made.
But really, though, the bombing of Cape was a national tragedy.
I cannot believe it.
The best airlines, American Airlines. The worst airlines, bombing of Kalor Airlines. What a terrible name! Reminds me of that tragedy.
You're gonna have to agree there, but
alright. So you guys want to check on the king again? I don't know. He seemed kind of out of it. Anyone have ideas for prosthetics?
Hey.
Well, does anyone know how to carve things out of wood?
Nope. I do.
We'll have to annex the dagger, or wherever Warble is.
No, I do. I'm losing.
Oh, wait a minute.
I
This
just
thing
carved
actually,
you a leg.
I
don't
forgot
know
this
if
thing
I can-
actually does do wood.
Oh shit! I thought you were asking that like, with Lucifer standing there with
I
his
remember
carving
in this
tool.
like carpenters, but does he wood carve? I was thinking, oh yeah, no, he could probably make a leg.
No, he can whittle stuff.
Yeah.
I bet he might even be able to make it like articulated.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's go talk to the king and see if he's awake. How long did it take to get to the Starfield area zone? A place called Starfield.
You're in
That's a good
Starfield.
question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how
but
long
how
did it
long did
take?
it take
Oh.
to get there?
Probably a little over an hour.
Oh, that's really close. Okay. Okay. He's probably still not feeling too well, but let's pop in on him anyway. Doom-de-doom. I'm Ludwig.
Heading
I
inside.
don't know how to speak with a German accent. I'm very bad at it today.
Don't have to speak in a German accent. Just don't speak as him.
Just say.
You hate it that much?
Yes.
Okay.
Ow.
You head in there, and the commanders are still positioned around the king, who is propped up on a different bed. Still looking like a ghost. He looks like shit. Understandably for a man who was exploded and lost a leg.
Yeah.
Does he look responsive?
His eyes are open. He's not saying anything. It looks like Lady Valise is checking his bandages. Meredith is just sort of sitting nearby, and Raid is pacing around the room, which you can see has like just a row of splintered floorboards.
Alright. As Ludwig, I'm going to step on the good floorboards to get over. Gingerly stepping on what floorboards are left. And since Nick hates my genuine attempt at a German accent so much, hey, I'm Ludwig.
Hey, Ludwig.
Somebody at his bedside. I guess that would be Valise.
See, this is why when people aren't here, we usually just have them be quiet, and other
Yeah,
people...
but Ludwig's being useful.
Good. This is good.
It's just weird to do, like, I don't know.
Hey, you could have just, like, not said hurtful things.
Fucking guy.
Anyway, so has anyone thought about a prosthetic option?
That's what you say to him?
No, I'm talking to Valise first.
Valise looks at you and says, I think we can cross that bridge when we come to it.
When are you gonna come to it?
Are you looking for work?
Well, I am skilled.
You'll have to talk to the king about it.
Okay, bye. You guys want to do something?
Let's. Everything's gone exploding.
Okay, I guess it's the end of this session.
But no.
The king passes out, the session ends.
No.
Good night, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Like,
this has
Since-
been SINDROA.
Since Laurent isn't here, I'll take the honors of saying get the fuck